Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood. Funkin' up the neighborhood. I felt full cause the funkin' was good. Funk you in the city, funk you up in the woods. Funkin' up the neighborhood.
And we're live.
And we're here.
We're here.
We're back.
We're sort of back. For once, I'm actually here in New York.
Yeah. And we're in the garage.
In case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, we're in the garage. Also known as my workshop / smoking lounge / fire alarm demo programming thing / storage.
It's pretty awesome. It's kind of a man cave. It's kind of a catch-all man cave.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I got the, if you guys could see the hobby up here in the background.
Yeah, he's making guitars.
Yeah, the
That is
guitars
awesome.
up there. So we're getting started on them.
Yeah.
But, if you guys want to see more of my wood, just text me. I'll show you. It's right up here on the shelf.
Don't ever ask him that. Don't ever ask. That's a cool hobby, though. Those are going to be sweet guitars when they're done.
Yeah, I love that. So I'm building one for a uncle of mine, and then I'm building that one's going to be mine. And it may not show up very well in the screen here, but it's got like this coppery look through the wood grain, and it's just freaking beautiful.
Yeah, those are going to be amazing. You got to show those off when they're done.
Oh, absolutely. I'll get a YouTube thing going and start recording.
You've been saying that for a while. Now, is this going to turn into a Matt Harmon French fry YouTube channel situation where you just never do it?
No. I've already started this side of it. As far as the recording goes, I am wondering, like, do I go invest in a couple GoPros or similar to GoPros? DJI has a couple good ones, but they're in a lot of hot water right now with the U.S. government. So I don't know if I'm going to go DJI right now.
Yeah, well, they have good prices on their stuff, but yeah, we are using the mics, but that's only because the Chinese government is listening to everything we say.
Oh, absolutely. That's the purpose. And they're sending out radar pings so they can map the surroundings.
That's exactly it. There's no conspiracy theories at all. They're totally doing that.
I mean, they're like this with the Anunnaki. I mean, the hecklefish is putting on his tinfoil cap right now.
There are like 3 people who understood what you just said.
Those are my people.
And I am one of those people.
Oh, Nikki, she hears the hecklefish. She's like, I hate that hecklefish. Why are you watching that? I'm like, I love the hecklefish. What's wrong with you? At first, I didn't like him. At first, I didn't like the hecklefish.
Right.
And he warmed up on me.
He catches you off guard.
It's good stuff.
I'm just picturing the guy behind the scenes doing the voiceover for the fish.
Yeah.
And it's like, picturing like in a room in front of a computer doing the voice of the fish reading the script. So it's the whole thing.
I'm purging, in case you guys are wondering, I'm purging my lighter so that I can put the gas in it.
I heard the whole spiel first. You got to purge the lighter before you can reload the lighter.
Yeah, you got to purge the lighter.
It's a whole thing.
We're good there. And we have a really nice little space where I usually broadcast from in there. But we can't smoke in there.
Can't smoke cigars in there.
So that's why we're in the garage.
It's a trade-off. Yeah.
Why don't I see comments up here?
I don't have any comments yet.
Yeah, this is
there are no comments yet.
Unusual. So the last couple, this is on an iPad. Never mind.
Yeah, what are you trying to?
I don't have my laptop. So normally I can see the iPad, the comments come alongside. But that's on the computer, not on the iPad.
See, technology, first world problems.
Yeah.
So David, how you been, man?
What?
How you been?
Yeah.
It's since last week. How you been?
I've been home.
Not traveling at all. That's rare for you.
Is the longest stint at home that I've had since early summer, I believe.
Wow.
Since early summer.
Coming from the guy who a year ago said he wasn't going to travel very much.
Yeah. Well, normally, allegedly, the first half of the year we kind of load up because the second half of the year our corporate overlords come by and go, okay, we're going to cut some travel down, save some money, blah, 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 right?
Right.
They never said that this year.
Right.
So I traveled very heavy in the beginning of the year, and then it just never stopped.
Yeah, and it never will again. This is your life now. By the way, Anna says, what are you guys drinking?
Oh, what are we drinking?
What are we drinking?
I got water.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Do you have water?
We have water.
Oh, wait. Put the lid back on.
I see a Coca-Cola over there.
I've got a Coca-Cola.
For to class things up a little bit.
And I got water.
And water? Are we just hydrating?
I mean, we drank a whole bottle. Me and two of my friends at this very table last night and drank basically a whole bottle of Blanton's.
I think we're disappointing John. He says we're drinking Coca-Cola.
And we drank the rest of the Colonel Bowman as well, which was a significant amount. And I say we, I think
you drank most of it.
Well,
admit it.
They pulled their own weight, man.
Okay.
They pulled their own weight. I had no doubt about that.
I've seen you pour.
But just so we don't disappoint John, we'll do a little advertisement there for Lotus.
There you go. They appreciate that.
We have a bottle of E.H. Taylor.
Of course. Of course.
We got a brand new bottle of E.H. Taylor.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what we'll be drinking tonight.
That's a beautiful thing.
That really is. That really is. There should be a prize at the bottom of this, like a Cracker Jack box or something.
Right?
Yeah.
I think you got the prize out of it.
It's
a bottle of E.H. Taylor.
It's a bottle of E.H. Taylor, yeah. There we go. That's it right there. So yeah, we got E.H. Taylor. That's what we're drinking tonight.
Yep.
It says right here, E.H. Taylor. Yeah.
There you go. Anna, John, you guys are missing out.
Yeah. Why aren't you in New York, bruh?
See?
That's how the cool kids say bro now.
Bro.
They're like, bruh. How many times does your daughter call you bruh in a day?
Oh, constantly. She says bruh. Yeah.
Bruh.
6, 7. How often do you hear 6, 7 in a day? My kids are all about the 6, 7.
Really?
Oh, they love it.
But
they're 8 and 10, so, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Do with that what you will.
Yeah. That was very secure, by the way. You could not possibly get that off without breaking it. You could not put that back on and make it look like it was never taken off.
Nobody at all has tampered with your E.H. Taylor.
That is tamper-proof right there. Here we go. There we go. Let's open it up.
There you go. The proper way to
open
a bottle.
Now we know that this has been opened.
You know, you could have saved that, refilled it, sold it to somebody else.
No.
John,
that goes against the Stoicism teachings of don't be a dick.
Yeah. So, John, just for you, we're going to mix the E.H. Taylor with some Coke. And it's going to be a delicious little cocktail just for you, John.
Well, the Coke's in a different bag.
It's going to be a fun weekend. That's what we're trying to say.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be a great weekend. We got some stuff this week.
So actually, we have no agenda for today.
No agenda.
We did not prepare anything.
On purpose.
On purpose. We have a million other things we got to be doing right now.
Yes.
But this...
Like packing is one of them for me. Holy shit. You Dave poured the hell out of that. Hold that up.
It's a little pour. This is about half of a Dave pour. Anybody who's drunk.
Yes,
drunken.
You drank with Dave. You got drunk. That's how that works.
with Dave, you know this is like half of his pour. So I don't want to hear it. This is. I've seen you pour these nearly to the top.
Oh, so we were in. I think I've told this story. We were in New Jersey a couple months ago, buddy Dave and I, and we're like, hey, we're going to sneak down to the hotel bar and have a dinner because some of the events I get into. We miss food.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes there's a decent amount of drinking involved. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Occasionally.
We're like, we should get some food in our bellies now so that, you know, we're kosher for the rest of the night.
Right. Okay.
We're in good shape. So we go to the hotel bar. And he's like, what do you have to drink? I'm like, well, okay then. I'm like, just give me, do you have the big ice cubes? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, so give me a glass, and when I don't have the big ice cubes, what I do is I have a glass neat.
Sure.
And then I ask for a second glass with ice in it.
Okay.
So that I can control how much ice goes in.
Okay.
Instead of just chumming it full,
Sure.
and thermodynamics of melting ice in this, the water concentration goes up much faster.
I'm sure you've Dave explained
yes.
to waitresses.
Yes, I have Dave explained a lot. Dave explained. That's a new one. I like that. I want a nickel anytime anybody says it. So he goes, okay, and he pours it, and I'm watching him. He's not using the jigger.
The jigger. Gotta use the jigger.
The jigger is the little thimble-looking device. It's got cones on two sides. He's not using that. So first of all, good job, right? Like I know this guy's going to be
a real man. He can pour.
Yeah, be a man, right? And so he's pouring, and he keeps pouring, and he keeps pouring, he keeps pouring. It's a full-size rock glass, right? Full-size rock glass. He keeps pouring, keeps pouring, keeps pouring, keeps pouring. It goes, to the top.
That's a good pour.
Where he had to hand it to me gingerly and setting it down.
Didn't know what he was doing.
And then he turns around and it goes off, and I'm looking at Dave like.
That's awesome.
So Dave ordered the same thing.
Of course, as you do.
So Dave ordered the same thing.
Jeez Louise.
And he did the same thing again. And so we ended up drunk.
As you do.
As you do.
Sure.
And still didn't get any food. Still didn't get any food. We ended up in some random diner in New Jersey at like 1 o'clock in the frickin' morning.
Yeah.
Like begging for food. I mean, we were at the table that we were like, I'll have the double good morning burger with an egg on top of it. And we were dying.
So it's funny. I think you should notice a pattern by now.
That people have a lot of fun when they hang with me?
That when people hang with you, somehow 9 out of 10 times it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and you're trying to find some place that's open, desperately begging for food.
Yes.
That's happened more than once with you and I. There's a pattern of events happening here.
Awesomeness. That's the word you're looking for is awesome.
That's exactly it.
Yes, indeed. So that was my week.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't this week. I don't remember what you asked me what I did this week. I don't have a clue what I did. I was home.
You apparently drank a lot of bourbon and it just cleared your mind.
No, not really. I drank a lot of bourbon last. I made up for it yesterday. Of all the days with no alcohol, yesterday was like, you know what? You're a little behind on your monthly quota. Let's catch this shit up.
You gotta fill up all you can.
And my head, I woke up this morning just fine. And I go to grab the E.H. Taylor to come out here. And my brain's like, are you really doing this? Bruh. Taco Bell drove through, but not in a car. So we were in a car. We got threw out of one car, and then we had to call another Uber to get back into that.
We were literally in an Uber in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Yeah. They kicked us out.
We offered to pay the guy like $20, $40.
He would have made a ton of money.
Like, just chill, man.
Right.
Just chill in the freaking drive-thru lane. You're not out in anything. You're not going to make $20, $40 direct cash going on another run.
Right. So do you think they get paid by the mile or for the time that you spend in the car?
They get paid a flat rate.
A flat rate? Oh, that's why he kicked us out. I didn't realize.
Yeah, but if you're paying him $40 extra, I mean, you make that 40. You think that he's going to make $40 on it? No. Uber's going to take the huge cut.
It's true.
Of whatever his next fare was. I hope he enjoyed that $3.
You would have bought him some Taco Bell too.
I would have bought a Taco Bell.
You would have insisted.
I would have insisted. I must. Okay. So, how about you? How was your week?
Oh boy, not as fun as yours. Jeez.
I make my own fun. I am the fun.
You are the fun. So, I mean, we got a busy weekend ahead of us. Most of my time these days is spent accommodating the shenanigans that we are attempting to deal with over the next couple of days. I don't know how much I should say right now.
No, so OHIO, Richie. I gotta see the comments are way over there.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. I'll keep it.
That's okay. That's all right. We see. So Richie Slack says OHIO. There we go. I got
Richie.
The Buckeyes back there. I got my Buckeye hard hat over here.
Nice.
I've got
good
my
stuff.
ESPN football right there.
Yeah, you got good stuff going on in here. This is a cool place, man.
This literally is just a cluster. I've got 2 canopies right here.
Yeah.
That are destroyed.
Oh,
this
what
happened on Trick or Treat.
I didn't know they were destroyed.
On Beggars Night. Yeah. I had them out here. I had 80 to 100 pounds of weight on them.
Were
tied
people
down.
sitting on them? What's happening?
And well, I had dumbbells and stuff.
Oh, you
tied
mean
to
holding
them,
like the
holding them
corners.
down.
Okay.
And I'm sitting in here, smoking a cigar, getting zoned
Sounds
in, ready
right.
for beggars night
Sure.
because I've got all the little Debbies and whatnot to hand out. And I see the legs of one smack off the basketball hoop. The basketball hoop's actually teetering.
Oh, geez.
And it just destroyed two of them.
Oh, man. Just the wind?
And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It is what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, luckily those canopies aren't very expensive, so
No, I think
it's not so bad.
I mean, the first, I've got two more of them too.
Yeah.
I bought them. I walked in one time to the Walmarts, as it were, and I seen them. I think they had them clearance like $35. I'm like,
Wow.
I'll take two of those.
Just
Thank you.
took all of them.
So I took two of them,
Yeah.
and then last year when I did the Beggars Night trick or treat, I bought two more.
Yeah.
So I could have all of the games under cover. It was like 70 freaking 5 degrees last year.
Right.
This year it was colder than a well digger's behind.
There. Okay.
And
You were
rainy and windy, and I've still got probably close to 50, 60 boxes of Little Debbie's.
You got a lot. There's a giant stack of several stacks of Little Debbie's over there. I saw some stacks inside your house.
Yeah.
And you can eat Little Debbie's for a while.
Penny doesn't think I notice.
The stacks are getting shorter.
She keeps coming out here and taking more inside.
I mean, if I don't blame her. If I were her, those would live in my room.
No.
They would be mine.
To be honest, it's Noah. So Noah doesn't think I noticed that over on the tool bench over there.
Yeah.
That the fancy cakes are open and kind of stuck behind the other ones.
Right.
He's like out here working on his little pit bike.
In the meantime, he's loading up on Little Debbie's. I don't blame him.
Another reason Halloween blows. I've never met Halloween. What's her number?
Ba-dum-bum. I love Halloween. I think Halloween is one of the best holidays. I think it's the best.
I like trick or treat. That's it. I can care less about the rest of it.
The decorations. I want to put up Halloween decorations in and around my house and just leave them up all year round.
Oh, okay. You have an HOA in your neighborhood? Voluntary.
HOA, yeah. So yeah,
all right.
We do, but they only pay for the plow.
John Calendar, you're very punny.
You are
6675309. What's
you
her
go.
number? So I think I said this last week, even that where I'm from, my hometown, the phone numbers were 867.
Really?
Yeah.
So is this number local to your area then?
Yeah, knowing the people down there, no.
Yeah.
But you never can tell. So dual flame?
Sure.
Or single flame. Now, be careful to aim this one. So we're setting in Vegas.
All right.
So we're setting in Vegas. So what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas necessarily.
No, it scars you for life, literally.
Sometimes you get scarred for life. Mine's kind of faded away from
me. Mine's mostly gone. I can still see it a little bit. I'm glad it wasn't just me, though.
Okay, so I'm going to back up. A couple weeks before we go to Vegas, I pick up my lighter. This is a lighter here. Okay, and I pick it up. I'm not paying much attention, and I'm like feeling for it, and I'm like, oh, there's a thing, and I try to push it up. I'm like, oh, maybe it's a click down. So I click it down, and it ignites and just lights my hand up.
Right.
This is a blowtorch. Essentially, this is
It's literally a blowtorch. Yeah.
And it just lights me up. And all it takes is a half a second, and you're going to have you're burnt.
It'll get you.
So, fast forward. But still in the past from now. Just to add some confusion to the mix.
Yeah.
So, we're sitting in Las Vegas. And I light my cigar, boom, done. And I hand him I have the lighter on the table. He reaches over to pick up the lighter. And I'm taking the breath in. I'm like, and here's what was going to happen. Here's what was going to happen. Going. Very, very key word in this sentence. Be careful, because if you light that the other way, it will burn your hand. Make sure you're pushing up.
Right. But
that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
He grabs it. It's facing the wrong way. So the light's here, right there. And he goes, click. Drops. Now, I've got my inhaled breath.
Yeah.
And I start freaking losing it, because I'm like, I literally foresaw this. I was trying to avert this. I was too late.
Oh, man.
And he doesn't understand. All he knows is I'm laughing my ass off.
You're just laughing your ass off at me because I burned the hell out of my hand.
And him burning himself with a cigar lighter. And so that's to him, that's what happened. He's like, oh, I burnt myself, Dave. Fucking dying. It's like, it was kind of funny from a third person's perspective, but it wasn't as funny as I was laughing.
It was,
So I had to tell him the story about how it was like literally the scar that was on my hand was just starting to heal up.
Right.
Because I did the same exact stupid ass thing. And what made it even funnier was it was my lighter.
Right, exactly.
So I knew how the thing
you
worked.
knew it was going to happen.
And I still burnt the ever-living shit out of myself.
Yep. No, we have matching scars.
So there you go. So
now,
use that
this
one.
Is safer.
Now this is a Paleo, whatever. But it's from the Drew Estate collection for Blackened. This is the collaboration with Metallica.
Yeah.
Which I've got, you can't see them because they're behind the busted canopies over here. I've got several old boxes now of the Blackened M81s and the S84s. But this one is 2 torches out, but also has a safety that if it's upside down, it won't ignite.
That's a good idea. So I'm not going to burn the hell out of my hand again.
So yeah, if you accidentally light that one, if you try to light that one upside down, it will not let you.
Figure.
So yeah, that's so I'm giving him that one.
Yeah. Thank you. Give me the idiot proof lighter. That'll work.
Also, for those of you who are cigar connoisseurs, I'm going to give a little demonstration.
Yeah.
Here. This is a cigar case I've got. It's nice. It's nice. Very nice. Very supple. It's the most beautiful. Some people say it's the most beautiful cigar case. I don't argue with them, but it's a really good cigar case right here. Right there. Nice little cigar case. So that's it. Now, TSA will confiscate your lighters. They will absolutely confiscate your lighters. This cigar lighter, going through a scanner, looks like a cigar in a tube. So that lighter, it's still a risk, but that lighter you can actually get through security.
And that's good to know too. You didn't even realize you took that through.
Yeah, I didn't know. I had it in Vegas.
So you got to Vegas, you're like, oh my.
I'm like, oh.
So you literally took a blowtorch on an airplane.
Well, yeah, but it's me. I don't care.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What was it? There was a comedian once that said, if I went to a mosque, I wouldn't take my shoes off. And that should tell you that I'm not the guy you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't think maybe on the internet is the best place to make jokes like that.
I didn't make the joke. I'm repeating what some other comedian said. You got a problem? Take it up with him.
That's a fair point. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So I guess tonight we're talking about the business of cigars.
Yeah, business of cigars. And cigar business is good. Yeah. Business is really good with cigars.
You think the tariffs have affected cigars much?
Probably not much. Probably not much. We don't see her. Careful not to share this video with any TSA individuals.
Exactly.
Yeah, that lighter right there.
That's what I was thinking. He literally took
it looks like a cigar in a tube.
He literally took a blowtorch on an airplane. So the TSA does watch our show, and they will now flag you every time you try and board a plane.
There for a while during the we'll call it the previous administration.
There you go. Fair enough.
Not to get too political, and I really don't want to be political, but during the previous administration, there was a time frame. Now I'm TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
I go through my local airport rather often.
Yeah.
A little more than the average
a little bit. You're
yeah.
travel.
When I know the name of the TSA agent at my side of the checkout, I've been there a couple times. Okay, but there was a time frame. I got flagged randomly for increased scrutiny or additional checks or something like that. Literally every single time I went through there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, here's this. Oh, you've been flagged for it. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, you're on the list. You're on the list.
I get it. It's fine.
John Kellner says cigars apparently doing better than the bourbon industry from what he's heard.
Yeah, bourbon. Well, no, bourbon's still doing good. The good bourbons are still doing good. The good news for people like us is the bourbon bubble has popped.
Right, because for a while, it was actually really hard to find premium bourbon.
Yeah. And I mean, I've drank 4 bottles of frickin' Blanton's
in 2 days.
in a very short amount of time, I should admit. Not all by myself. And I've got another bottle ready to go in there.
You do. I can attest to that. So Jim Etner says, I travel in a vehicle only, can have a cigar anytime.
Yeah, Jim doesn't want to fly. Jim's like, nah, I'm good.
I don't blame you, Jim. I'm not made for long car trips, though. I drove 7 hours to get here, and that's all I need for a while.
Yeah, you good there?
Yeah. We got 4 or 5 hours tomorrow. We're going down to New York City tomorrow.
Yeah, New York City be good.
So that'll be fun. That'll be a fun day. And I officially had your world famous
steak. Yeah, how'd you like it?
It was pretty great.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It was pretty amazing. I got to admit, nice and crispy on both sides, cooked just right.
Yeah. When he says crispy, it's the crust on the outside, not like
not
battered
burned into a crisp.
Not like battered and deep fried.
He deep fried the steak for me. It was good. He tempered it for me.
Yeah. No, it was good. I walked through the steps. So I always turn my burners on early, and I will slowly heat up, even like halfway, a little bit of the pans to get them up to the temperature. I won't just throw them on there and crank a heat. I won't do that. But I had Noah run into the store, so I had to try to take them off, and I just left the burners going.
Sure.
I figured he'd be appreciative of a little more extra heat in my house.
I thought about going over warm my hands.
Warm my hands, yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you stop at HB? Did you do the stop? So he wants to know if you stopped at the Hofbräu House in Buffalo.
I didn't even. I actually completely forgot there was a Hofbräu House in Buffalo.
Oh,
John,
it's good. It's massive too.
I didn't actually want to stop though. I just wanted to get here and be done with it because that's a 7-hour drive. I just want to be done.
Yeah, 7 hours. 7 hours is a long time.
I don't want to stop anywhere and have fun. I just want to be done. Jim says, I will fly. I want to operate it. Do you know how to fly?
No,
Jim?
he doesn't know how to fly.
I don't know.
Although
you can fly.
I've seen the memes that are like 85% of men on an airplane are convinced that they can land the plane in case of emergency. I'm part of that 85%.
I think I could figure it out. It can't be that hard.
To be honest, I don't want the other guys to have a chance. Like if I'm going to put my life, if my life's going to be in the hands, I want it to be in my hands.
Right. If it's in the hands of somebody completely incompetent and ill-equipped for the job.
I just feel that it's maybe like, oh, I've played simulator 100 hours. Like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, sit down, Game Boy. Let's let somebody that has a little practical approach to the world step in here.
David's talking about somebody with practical approach to the world, being him, who thinks he can land an airplane.
Yeah,
I get it. I think I could do it too. By the way, John says the Hofbräu House in Buffalo is totally worth the trip.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, fair enough.
Absolutely.
I'll have to do it sometime.
Absolutely. I don't have my membership over there anymore. I got rid of I didn't renew. Although if I left my Stein over there, they'd probably have left it. They're very cool about that.
Which one of the locations has the pewter caps? That one, Steins. Is that the one?
Yeah, Buffalo has them.
I want one of those Steins. Those pewter caps are sweet.
Yeah,
those are cool.
I've got a couple of them. I've got my Steinmasters one from Buffalo.
Yeah,
and I've got another one that I bought from Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've got glasses from Newport, Columbus, of course, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. No, not Cleveland. I've got Buffalo, but I need to get some glassware from Cleveland, and I need to get glassware from Las Vegas.
Vegas, that's the other one. I was trying to think of the other franchise. I'm surprised you haven't. So you talked for a while about possibly becoming a co-owner of one of these places. I'm surprised you haven't done it yet.
Well, there was a window of opportunity that we could have been in on the one in Columbus. One of the investors wanted to get out, and we probably could have gotten into that world, but he decided he'd like to make money.
Making money is good. I approve.
So he kept it, and it is what it is.
Right. John Calendar says I can easily crash a plane, and then Jim says, "Hold my bourbon and watch this." That sounds about right. I mean, if you're trying to land the plane, you're completely incompetent. I would actually ask for a couple of those little bottles of booze they give out, just to sort of ease the nerves as you're landing the plane.
Yeah.
Stewardess, I need 5 shots. Stat. I gotta land this plane.
Oh, what's the movie with Denzel Washington in it where he's a little drunk and he flies the plane upside down and then rotates it back around and saves everybody. Maybe one.
Well, he was a hero.
He was a hero, but then he ended up going to jail because he was drunk during the thing.
I thought you were going to say what's the airplane movie with Leslie Nielsen? That's the one I prefer.
Yeah. Oh man! So I have not seen. Have you watched the new Naked Gun? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't yet. I've heard it's really good. I still can't wrap my brain around Liam Neeson being funny.
It's well.
I mean, but the same thing. People said the same thing about Leslie Nielsen back in the day too. He wasn't always a comedic actor.
Think of the cameo that he pulled in Ted. I think it was Ted 2, Ted Part 2, with the teddy bear.
Okay, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Where he walks in, he goes. It says here these cereals exclusively made for children. Yeah, that's what they say. Tricks are for kids. Like, I intend to buy this, and I do not have children, and I myself am not a child.
It's been a while since I saw that movie. I gotta watch it again.
Are we going to have any problems? No, you're pretty good. Nobody's going to follow me. No, we don't have the resources for that. I mean,
all right, I gotta watch the movie again. It's been a while.
I mean, the delivery he does on that is pretty good. So I can see enough. It. I just he makes all of his money off shows which shoot him up, and he's a
right.
Yeah. Anyway,
he's like fighting wolves with like little bottles of booze, taped between his fingers to beat up the wolves. By the way, John says, you're going to give the flight attendant 5 shots? No, I want her to give me 5 shots if I'm landing the plane.
Oh.
I need the shots.
I think he was talking.
She's just going to die with everybody else. I think
he was talking more back shots, but
yeah. I guess I should know better than to read John's comments.
It's John, so 50-50.
I was
80-20.
Yeah, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's I should know better. John, I'm not reading your comments anymore. Who are we kidding? I still will.
So what are you smoking over there? What is that?
All right, so this is one from CAO that you said was a
that should bring the heat pretty good.
Yeah. So Thunder Smoke from CAO. I can't read the anagram.
I can't read it either.
But pretty cool label.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's good. Nice, deep, robust smoke.
How's the pepper?
Not too peppery.
Not too peppery?
It's actually pretty smooth, not too peppery. I mean, do we want to be those people who talk about the different flavor notes? I taste cocoa and rich shoe leather and just a touch of fresh spring soil. I could go into that.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what we want to know. I mean, yeah. This is business. I'll tell you, I don't have a golf well, I do, but it's in Ohio.
Yeah.
And I don't golf. I don't golf. And I hear all the time, people all the time like, oh, I closed this deal on a golf course. I took them golfing. I did this and I won this contract. Singular.
Yeah.
And I sit back and go, what a waste of fucking time. Like,
maybe it was a pretty big contract, though.
Owner and have a 2 to 3 hour cigar with him and a nice glass of whiskey and close every contract with the entire company. That's much better. So I prefer cigars. So yeah, I want to be the guy that listens to people. I don't have the refined palate to say I can break them down. I can do it with the whiskey now.
Sure. Yeah.
But you would think I should be able to. I know what I like.
Right. So
in cigars.
So Cigar Aficionado, the magazine, put out.
Well, hold on now.
My current wife has a comment here.
Kiki Carnahan. She wants to know, how are the steaks?
My current wife asked. The steaks were pretty great. She misspelled steaks, so she corrected herself. Steaks. The steaks were pretty great. He talks a lot of shit, Kirsten, but his steak was actually pretty good. He
perfect medium.
He Dave-splained the whole process. So now I can come home and I can try and make this at home.
Yes.
So you have to eat a nice big juicy steak. You got to suffer through it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do the best we can.
So the good news is it's a filet mignon, so very lean in the world of steaks. little bit of marble. You can get if you can find a good butcher there. I mean, they don't have Andersons anymore, assholes.
Yeah.
Put up a freaking apartment community. I say we tear down the apartments
and rebuild the Andersons.
Right?
I'm with
I
you.
don't even live there, but I'm absolutely on board with
there
that.
would be community support for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you took a thing and said, hey, everybody has to donate $250. We're buying out this area.
Yeah.
It'd be done by the weekend.
Guaranteed.
It'd be done by the weekend.
Guaranteed. People want the Andersons back.
Yeah, get rid of that crummy freaking. I love it. Is okay. We're way off on fucking.
And she said, "Let's go." So apparently, I'm making steaks when I get home.
Yeah,
okay, I'm in.
It's good.
Let's do it.
All right. So there we go. All right. So,
she says, "R.I.P. Never forget. Never forget the Andersons. It was the best.
Yeah, it was.
They had the best butcher in town, the best
good.
beer selection in town, the best craft beer selection in town.
Wine selection too.
Really good wine selection, and you could buy a chainsaw in the same store.
Yeah, and if you needed Carhartts to cover it up when you're slaughtering your pigs, boom, you got it.
Right.
You needed fence for your chickens, boom, you got it. You wanted a cheese that's only made in certain parts of France by people imported from Guam, they got it.
Right, and then you could buy a chicken coop to house the chickens to lay the eggs that you can eat with the cheese.
And then you
at
could
the
buy
same
a
store.
Big bag to put all your money in.
And Hannah Calendar says, "Don't get people in Columbus started about the loss of the Andersons." It's totally true. We all feel it. We all feel it.
It was such a great store. Such a great store. No tomahawk steaks.
Tomahawk steaks.
So no tomahawk steaks for me are best on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
The way I do the tomahawks is a little different. Is I'll get them up the temperature, do the sear very similar, but it's on a grill, so it's going to be a little different. And then I take my cast iron pan and I'll put underneath it to block the direct heat.
Okay.
So that now we're in more of an oven thing, but you're
getting pretty fancy with these steaks. You're getting pretty fancy.
Hey, anything worth doing is worth overdoing, man.
Man, I still remember. I wish I would have gotten a photo of them. The aged steaks in Vegas, the dry aged steaks they had hanging in the windows.
Oh.
I forget the name of the place, but man, I wanted one of those so bad.
Gallagher's.
The Gallagher's. They looked amazing.
Yeah, Gallagher's was good. Well, I mean, what did I have? I had steak that night. I think I had a dry aged.
I think I had a smaller steak. I don't think I had the dry aged.
Yeah, I was not very hungry. Not very hungry.
You had to force yourself to eat a delicious steak.
Yeah,
but
Gallagher's not bad.
The flavor profile of cigars. So
that's where we were.
Cigar Aficionado puts out. They put out the monthly magazine, but they also put out an annual, tasting notes book called. Hang on.
We're careful now.
Some good comments. Are you?
No, you should have read it before you put it up there.
Yeah, John, you think I'd know better. I'm not putting John's comments on the screen anymore. Nope, not going to happen. And I'll put yours on the screen. You can grill in the snow. My father-in-law says so. There you go.
Oh, I agree. You can.
It's much safer than John's comments.
But tonight was filet mignon, so I didn't do. I've cooked them on the grill a couple times, but I prefer the filet mignon. All right, I'm going to nerd out just a little bit here.
He's going to nerd out on steaks. Here we go.
Dave's playing this. So I cook them in a cast iron or my stainless steel. And yes, I'm from West Virginia, so I say steel like that. Okay, let's move past it, Nikki.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, move past it, Nikki. She always calls me out on that. And I actually showed him the trick about you don't pick them up and move them. You wait for the steaks to release. That way the Maillard reaction is done, and it releases and caramelizes the sugars that are. It'll let you know when to move them, and then boom, right in the oven, 450 degrees. On air fry, just boom, right in the oven. 7 minutes got us like perfect medium. I could have went probably 6 minutes, maybe 6.5 minutes.
Okay,
maybe brought them down a little bit, but they were a perfect medium.
They were perfect. They were great.
They were just. It was a great steak. Just a great steak. Anyway,
no, I got to admit they were pretty good.
Cigar Aficionado.
All right. Okay, Cigar Aficionado. So they put out an annual tasting notes book called Marvin Shanken's Cigar Handbook. And at the beginning, the version that I have, the what do you call it? The opening where somebody gives a little quote. The forward of the book. Thank you. That shows how often I read books. Apparently not as much as I should. The forward of the book was written by Bill Cosby before the whole thing happened. And Bill Cosby, he's
right to sleep, doesn't it?
World famous, for his love of cigars and other things. Just don't go out for drinks with him. He said. He could go into detail about the notes of autumn leaves and fresh soil and shoe leather. But at the end of the day, he'd really just like to have a cigar that tastes like tobacco. And as long as it's one you like, that's the best cigar you're going to have. And I kind of agree.
Yeah.
Out of all the crazy things Bill Cosby has said and done, I kind of agree with that one.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement. It's also with the people that get real technical with the golf, again, back to golf, where they're like, oh, move the ball in the stance, put it at this o'clock on the stance, open it up to here, and then you're going to only come back to 30% of that, and then you're going to walk up and hit the fucking ball.
Right.
I mean, don't make it complicated. Just walk up and hit the ball.
That's it.
For me, I want a cigar, and the only thing I really care about is I don't want it peppery. I can deal with a Connecticut wrap that's very mild.
Mm-hmm.
The binder, the filler, everything can be very mild, and it doesn't bring a lot of flavor. It's, I can deal with that.
Right.
It's not my favorite.
Okay.
But I'll take that over something that's Nicaraguan that just feels like they rolled it in black pepper before they put it together.
See, you would call this peppery. And if I don't think about the pepper, I don't taste it.
Yeah.
See, when I taste this, I taste cocoa and, I hate to say it, autumn leaves. But like in a good way.
I get what you're saying there.
But if I really think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit peppery. It's a little bit of chicory in there as well. But
I mean, it's called thunder smoke. It should have some fucking pepper in it. I mean,
but as long as you're not focusing on it.
Yeah.
So if you focus on any one flavor profile. Hey, by the way, John says he's smoking 2 briskets in December. I'd love to see what pipe you're smoking those in. And he's also asked if you baste the steaks in butter, garlic, and rosemary.
So I'll do that more with a ribeye than I will the filet. The filet, I like not to go full tilt Letterkenny, but S&P is the choice for me.
Okay.
What I'll do is when they're out and resting, I'll take the what's that Irish butter?
There's Irish butter.
Yeah,
it actually said on the thing. It said Irish butter.
Irish butter. That's the only butter I buy. If you see anything else in there, I mean somebody else went to the grocery store, which doesn't happen often. I only buy the Irish butter because it's the least amount of ingredients. It's the closest thing to actually just make
the Irish know how to do it.
Butter. So it's Irish butter that has garlic and herbs in it.
Mm-hmm. So
when they're resting, so I don't put. Man, here we go. I'm just fucking. This week on the Today's Cooking channel, we're going to discuss how we make a steak. I salt them. I salt the steaks 24 hours in advance. They go in the fridge and they go. And then at some point I'll flip them over so that the salts, kind of airs out and dries out the steak. Because you don't want moisture is a bad thing. Water in your steak is a bad thing. Water in most of your food is a bad thing. Except for water. I like water to be in water. I mean, that's about it. Where were we? Oh, so salt and pepper on it is the way to go. But I don't put the pepper on until they're resting either. I don't want the burnt acrid or acrid's a great word for Kerrygold. That's it.
Kerrygold.
Right there.
Yeah.
Kerrygold butter. And I don't want the acrid flavor that comes from burnt cracked pepper.
Fair enough. Crack.
I don't care.
Jimmy crack corn.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of that. So I put it on after, but then while it's resting, I'll also put the butter on it.
You know what we should do? We should do a cooking show. One of our shows should be a cooking show. We'll set up cameras in your kitchen. You can walk us through your process for making your steaks.
I'm all on board for that.
Dave's world famous steaks.
We should do different steaks too. We should do a fillet,
mm-hmm.
a ribeye, and a strip.
Okay. So all right. So you'll do that. I'll do the side, and I choose ramen noodles.
So he's like, I can make some ramen noodles. I'm like, I'd probably screw ramen noodles up. Like I
can make some mean ramen noodles.
We have ramen noodles in there because Penny likes them because she tried them at her best friend's house and she liked the noodles. She doesn't eat them with the flavor packet. They eat just the noodles.
I've seen people do that. It's weird.
Well,
do you like spicy food?
Spicy food doesn't like me as much anymore.
All right. Because there's some ramen noodles.
I love spicy food.
There's some ramen noodles I get from the grocery store. And usually only see them in like the Korean grocery stores. Occasionally you see them in like the regular grocery stores. And man, they'll knock your socks off. Those are the best.
All right.
You'll be feeling those for days from both ends.
I don't want that. Sounds terrible.
It's the best. Alan says
Nicaraguans
are his favorite.
Yeah, he likes to roll. He likes to take the pepper grinder and just wrap it in a cigar leaf and light it up. He's just like, give me the pepper. Let me roll this sucker up, and that's the cigar that he wants.
There you go.
But again, I said it earlier, like, with your the father-in-law or somebody with the well done steak.
Yeah.
Ketchup.
So my current wife's dad, he likes all of his meat very well done with ketchup.
Yeah. You like
and
what
that's
you
his
like.
favorite. Yeah.
You like what you like. It's not for me. Also, I would never, just from a return on investment standpoint in my mind, like there's easier and much more cost-effective ways to get charred meat with ketchup.
Right. Exactly.
Like meatloaf comes to mind. Like I won't touch meatloaf. I have no good thing at all for me.
I hadn't had.
Yeah,
meatloaf.
he says yes, right there. He take the pepper grinder and roll it in a tobacco leaf and let him smoke it.
That's you like what you like.
Yeah,
like
you like it. Yeah, I try not to make fun of anybody for the stuff they like.
Anna says you should travel around to your friends, and I'll have them share the best cooking. Yeah, that's good. Here's what we do. We got to find a kitchen in Columbus, okay? We'll find a good kitchen in Columbus where we can set up some cameras. You'll make the steaks. We'll have Matt Harmon make the French fries. I'll make the ramen noodles.
I know a restaurant that would probably let us use it for a pretty low cost.
See? There you go. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah. If you guys ever get a chance, for the people that are in Columbus, Anand Shah. Anyway, he is the owner of Mozart's right there in Clintonville.
You mentioned that place to me in the past.
And his wife is like a Swiss baker or something or another. And it's just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Her desserts,
nice.
Man.
Yeah. Well, if you're getting hungry for desserts, there's a bunch of Little Debbie's right over there.
I do. I give Little Debbie's away. I don't eat them. You know what? I'm going to show you.
He's gonna open some Little Debbie's.
I'm not going to open Little Debbie's. I'm not going to open Little Debbie's. I'm going to show you something.
All right. What, the chemicals that are in them? Oh, I know. And that's what makes them delicious.
What you guys can't read, but you can see
all of those letters,
the paragraph.
All of those letters, that's one word.
That's the ingredients. That's the ingredients. And it probably starts with bleached enriched flour. Let's take a look here. No, first ingredient, sugar. Sorry.
Sugar. Of course. That's why they're delicious.
And the second one's corn syrup. There it is. So the third most, and this is a cake, mind you, a cake.
The third thing is flour.
The third thing is enriched, bleached flour.
Now, why do they got to bleach the flour?
Well, it's so that it makes it more palatable on your eyes, so that it's white.
Yeah, but it's a cake. It's a brown cake.
It's the enrichment is the bigger problem, in my opinion.
Fair enough. All right, fair enough.
Because they've stripped everything out of it, so they have to add stuff back into it. Otherwise, it's just freaking drywall powder.
I'd like to be enriched. I think that sounds pretty great. I wish somebody would enrich me. I'm working on it.
So we're going to strip all of your mineral, all of your valuable out of you.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put just enough back into you to call you food.
As long as I'm enriched, I'm good with that.
All right.
That's fine. Only scientists read the ingredients list. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I don't eat them. I don't eat them. I have them here, but I can't eat them.
The stuff that I have and would eat it would sicken you, but that's okay.
Only scientists can read the ingredients of those things, yeah. Back in the day, we all learned. See, I think the spelling, with the drop in spelling, you see a lot of grammar issues and spelling issues on the internet now, is because we're not sitting and reading the back of shampoo bottles while we're taking a dookie.
Wait, what?
We're scrolling on a phone. So if you look at the internet, you watch all the people that are texting and whatnot, their spelling is atrocious.
Okay.
And I think it's
Do you think your spelling would be better if you read the back of shampoo bottles?
Yes,
while
I
you're
think
pooping?
it would be better. So yeah, but that's what you used to do because you didn't have a phone to take in there with you.
Wouldn't people take books and stuff in there? How long were you in there to need to sit down and read something?
I could probably get through 4 or 5 chapters. I mean, yeah.
Fair enough.
Why not? It's peaceful.
My son's 10, and he's in the bathroom for like an hour.
And if you're on the clock, why not? Right?
Well, it's true. If somebody's paying you to be in the bathroom, why not?
My buddy George used to sing it all the time. He literally sing it. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. And he'd just be walking around singing that all the time.
At work?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he had no shame. You bet George. George got no shame. Oh.
That's true. George.
He's a good kid.
He's an interesting guy. Interesting guy.
Yeah.
So
to be fair.
So
allegedly.
So business of cigars.
Oh yeah,
David.
we're talking about cigars tonight. All right, don't drag us off topic anymore. Actually, you guys lead the show. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we're gonna. Except John.
Yeah, John, you're not allowed to lead the topic.
Yeah.
Anna, keep your man under control.
Yeah. The proper way to apply bondage is, I mean, that's what John would have as worship today.
Hey, look, somebody else is paying you to do it. Why not, I guess?
Yeah. Yep, boss makes $1. Hopefully that song is now stuck in everybody's head. You guys can thank George.
That's funny. So you know what we got to do? We got to find...
Oh, we were talking about a kitchen.
Young David. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time in New York.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a really good time.
What happened here?
Anna says she's trying to keep him under control, but he doesn't listen very well.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
And it's only Wednesday. Control your man. So anyway, yeah, we got to find a kitchen.
So kitchen. So I was saying, Anand Shaw there, Anyway, Anand. I think he would. We'd throw him a couple bucks. He'd probably let us use his kitchen.
That would be cool.
Nice. Scores in New York. So Scores is a strip club.
Scores? Oh, okay. See, I don't know the strip clubs. John, how do you know about a New York strip club?
Well, there's a Scores in Columbus too. That's where
fair enough.
Columbus Gold, what used to be Columbus Gold,
used to be a Scores,
is now Scores.
It's now. Oh, it's not Columbus Gold anymore. I didn't even know. That shows you how often I go to these things.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So, do you think if you go to a New York strip club, you can get a New York strip steak at the New York strip club? I mean, it's a valid question.
Is it though?
I mean, that's what comes to my mind.
Really?
And then, after I can't pay my bill, I'll find whoever I'm with, and I'll shake them on the shoulders and be like, guys, you got to help me. You got to help me. I can't pay my bill.
Oh. Yeah. Well, inflation hits hard when you've been away.
It's true.
He said he learned it from Howard
Stern. Yeah, it's a shame, John. You should listen to better people than that. Howard Stern.
He's still alive?
That's not his real hair. That's totally a wig built into his hat. He went to the Halloween store and was like, give me the Slash from Guns N' Roses wig. And that's what he got.
So I don't know how many people have sent me this meme. To be fair, allegedly, I send a lot of memes to a lot of people. So people like to send them back to me. The number of times I've seen I came out this morning and somebody slashed my tire, and it's got the hat and the wig and everything on it, and the guitar hanging across the.
That's pretty funny.
Tire.
It's a funny one though.
Yeah, that was. I've seen that one a lot. It's funny though.
Yeah, John Howard was good in the '90s, and then something happened. Something happened around 2000 that turned people like that and just made them bat crap crazy. I don't know what it was. Something happened to influence those people's brains, and they weren't the same.
Yeah, I got messages here. Let's see if it's anything important.
Yeah, this is how you know the show is going well. David checks his text messages.
Let's see here. My Hume order shipped, so I'm good.
Okay, there you go.
I got the thing called a Hume pod. It's
Hume
like a scale
pod
that you stand on, and it's like it'll tell you. It won't only just tell you like a number, like oh my god you're fat. It'll tell you what percentage of you is really fat.
Oh man!
So it's going to be a very depressing time when I get that thing fired up. They should, bro, just go lay down and wait for him to come collect you.
That's what they should. They should make an automatic scale that like it shames you. That like literally comes out and like insults you. Like Gilbert Gottfried's voice comes on.
You know what? I would not have thought of Gilbert Gottfried, but I can't think of now a better voice than Gilbert Gottfried.
That's what I'm saying.
To be the one fat shaming you.
Exactly.
But you know what? That seems like it's a product that only males would buy. I don't.
Yeah. But
could you imagine? Could you imagine having a one night stand and
the lady goes
the
in there,
woman goes and hops on the scale?
And it's Gilbert Gottfried.
It's Gilbert Gottfried's voice
going inside you.
Yeah.
I can't even do a Gilbert Gottfried voice.
God damn, you're already pregnant.
Lay off the cheeseburgers.
Oh man!
All right. Alan says back to cigars.
Anyway.
Smoking Aging Room, Nicaragua. That sounds great. Actually, Aging Room is a great. Aging
Room's good
brand. Yeah.
And what's the one? It's a. They have a whole collection. It's the Wise Men. Who is it? This is the Foundation.
Okay.
Foundation cigars are. They're really
Foundation.
So I was in Long Island a few weeks ago, and so I go. I This was literally a spur of the moment. I got a text message from my boss. It's like, David, I just got a notice that you did last minute travel. I'm like, yes, I was told to be in here, and we're doing a tour of the World Trade Center, blah, 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 this thing. And I was told to be there. Okay, done. But I fly down there and I do all the meetings I'm supposed to do, shake hands, kiss babies, as it were. And I'm at the hotel. Everybody else is like, they're going to their hotels or whatnot. And they're looking at the chicken tenders. What version of chicken tenders does this hotel or restaurant have?
Okay.
And I'm like, nearest cigar lounge.
Exactly.
Exactly. Uber, let's go.
Yep.
So I get the Uber, I head out, and I go in, and I walk in. I tell the guys, like, hey, I am a Drew Estate blackened M81 smoker.
Yeah.
Love that cigar.
Yeah.
I also like the CAO, which is the manufacturer of this cigar, but the Basin is probably one of my favorites. And there are a few other ones. Arturo Fuentes, most of them are fairly good.
Yeah,
there
that's always
actually
gonna be
is
good.
one of the Opus X series that I was not a huge fan of.
A lot of that's
Most
hype,
of them.
but Opus X are generally good. I think they're overpriced for what they are.
Well, if I took you to a shop here, you'd be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, really.
New York, man. It's expensive
Yeah,
here.
New York.
It's expensive here if you want to smoke. So I go in and I tell the guy this, and it's a beautiful lounge, lots of space, great seating.
Yeah.
Meaning it's plush, it's leather, it's very cushy, it's very very. I can sit here for 2.5, 3 hours and not move.
Nice.
Kind of thing.
That's a good lounge. You want a place where you can relax.
So I said, "This is what I want. What do you recommend?"
Mm-hmm.
He walked straight over, picked up this Foundation cigar, says, "You're going to like this." Said,
Okay.
and he starts talking. I'm like, no, don't tell me any more about it. You've already picked out my cigar. Let's go to the cash register. Let's get taken care of. Give me my ginger ale and let me move on. Yeah, 75% tax.
Ooh, ouch.
75% tax.
Why are you? I'm not judging, but I'm kind of judging.
So yeah. We pay a lot of money. One of the things I'd like to do is, for all of us out here that are cigar smokers, especially in the state of New York, I think it's time for us to get the cigar split away from cigarettes. And they're going to be like, oh, tax revenue. Blah, blah, blah. Let's put the vapes in place of that.
That's it. So
so you now apply that tax to the vapes, and you let us have our cigars.
So there are constantly petitions going around to try and separate premium tobaccos from other like cigarettes and things, because it's not the same animal. Premium tobaccos, like cigars, like pipe tobacco, there's no chemicals added. It's not like a cigarette that has formaldehyde and cyanide and all kinds of crazy chemicals in there. It's literally just leaf. It's just a rolled up dried leaf.
Yeah,
but it's delicious.
It's rolled up dried leaf. Yeah.
Let's see.
More money on vape sales. That's right there. You're going to get.
They make so much more money.
The change off on it, the net gain on it's huge. And to be honest, it would be. I don't want to say healthier. I don't want to seem like Fauci over here giving false information on health, but it would be healthier to smoke this cigar than smoke meth.
Well, that's true. Actually, there are studies that show. I'm a pipe guy. There are studies that show not the benefits of smoking a pipe, but the health. The general overall health of people who smoke pipes versus those who don't. There's generally lower heart disease, generally lower blood pressure. It's because it's such a calming process.
Yeah.
When you're smoking a cigar, when you're smoking a pipe, you're not getting crazy. You're not going out there raising hell. You're not getting all the chemicals. You don't even inhale. It's literally a relaxing process. You sit down, your blood pressure goes down, your heart rate goes down. You maybe have a drink, which may or may not be the best thing for you. But you just kind of, it's a relaxing process. It's not nearly the same thing. It's completely different from smoking cigarettes.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is. And there was a study that came out this year about it. And too much to the point now, my doctors, all of my doctors, they're like, "Do you smoke?" I'm like, "I smoke cigars." Like, we don't count that.
Good. Good.
Like we don't
They
count
shouldn't.
that.
It's not the same thing.
We don't count that. How many cigars you smoke? I'm like 1, maybe 2 in a week. And there are occasionally, like when it's super nice out here, and I can take a couple meetings from floating in my pool.
Yeah.
Or sitting on the edge of my pool. If you guys ever follow me on the Book of Faces, you'll see I put a towel out. I got my laptop, I got my phone there. I got my AirPods, and I'll be sitting there taking meetings, and I might have a beverage. I might have a beverage.
There you go.
And sit there and smoke a cigar. I'll be in the pool and just sit there smoking at the edge of the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's great. As soon as the day's over, I'm like, bloop, out with the AirPods, set them aside, hop on the float, and just.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like I want to ash soon. Let me paddle my ass over to the side of the pool and back out.
That's it. Alan says, if you like pipes, anytime you're in Chicago, visit I1 Riez. I don't know. Is that a tobacconist in Chicago? Because it sounds awesome. I still want to go to LJ Peretti in Boston, which we never made it to.
Yeah, we need to get back up there.
LJ Peretti in Boston is the oldest tobacco shop in America.
Yeah,
we were in Boston. We didn't have a chance to make it, and
yeah, we do need to go back. I need to get back over there. There are a couple things I got to do in Boston.
Okay, he says yes. We need to go back to Boston and do another show from the Green Dragon.
Oh, great!
Where we actually have good electricity, good connection, because we did not the last time.
No. I would like to. We're getting really close, isn't it? November something, right? Or we already passed the Boston Tea Party Day. No, it's December.
It's December.
It's December. December 6th,
the anniversary of the. I thought it was like the 5th.
Let's see here.
So yeah, the last time we were in Boston.
What's the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party?
As we wait,
December 16th. There we go.
16th. Okay. 16th. Yeah. Last time we were in Boston was for the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party, and we actually did a show from the Green Dragon, the place where they planned the Boston Tea Party, and it was amazing. It was so cool. And actually, I think Ben Franklin was actually the one who put the wires in that building.
Yeah. We had a buzz. We had a hum.
The electricity was
all
so
of our
bad.
Equipment because if you don't have a ground, if you don't have clean electricity, that electrical hum or buzz, you'll hear it through, especially the level of equipment that we use.
Right.
Which is, are we more simplified now than we were then?
I think we are. We've changed our setup. Remember we had the giant soundboard back then?
Yeah. Yeah. Now we got this little tiny thing that we now with these mics, we don't even need that.
We don't even need that. We don't need our normal mics. We got these. Yeah. These lav mics were $100.
Yeah.
And I think they're every bit as good as the Shure mics that we use.
So is it limited to 2?
I think you can get up to 4 on this receiver.
Okay.
So I think you can get 4 on this receiver, and you can buy the extra mics by themselves. I think for like $50 maybe.
Okay. So for $200, I can have 4 mics and a receiver.
I'm pretty sure. I got to do my homework. I think this receiver will take 4 mics.
All right. Yeah, that's what I would want to do. Is I want to get one that takes 4 mics.
Yeah.
And I want to get 4 mics.
Alan says he'll be there in Boston.
Boston's awesome. I've spent.
Don't let David drive you in Boston. You will die.
No, you have to have somebody like me driving you in Boston. You have to.
That was one of the very few times I've genuinely feared for my life while driving with you.
Yeah.
And it says Boston would be a cool place.
But you have to drive that way when in Boston. You have to.
All right.
If you don't, either you're going to get hit or you're going to just be stopped and everybody's going to be zip, 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 zip.
You're only hearing half the story. So when there's traffic, yes, you got to be a little assertive. When it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and there's nobody else on the road and you're driving at like 90 miles an hour through, Old Town 1-lane roads.
Old Town,
where at any
literally
point
Paul Revere ran down.
Yeah, where at any point somebody could just cross the street and there's no way you could stop in time.
Oh, there's plenty of time.
All right,
plenty of time. Wait, but did you die?
Oh, we almost did, I think.
But you go there. There's a cigar spot there called the Boston Cigar Club.
Yes,
and you Uber to it. Don't drive.
Right.
And the reason for it is parking.
Parking sucks.
Parking is horrendous. And that is in Old Town. And so you go there, you Uber you Uber there, you don't drive. The number of times I've illegally parked right out in front of the place and haven't gotten a ticket, I'm just astounded. Side story to our side story, but seeing how tonight's just about goofing off, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to a meeting, and I've circled the block like 10 times. There's no spots open. I'm like, there's a little alleyway there, but my back end is going to be kind of blocking the sidewalk. So I'm going to be kind of parking on the sidewalk.
Man.
It literally has all kinds of no parking signs all over the place. I'm like, it'll probably be okay. So boom, I pull my car in, I go upstairs, and it's supposed to be a relatively short meeting. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, and this guy's like, oh, hey, yeah, and he keeps going.
Yeah.
And going and going. I'm like, man. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm like, you want to go to lunch? He's like, nah, I think I'm going to do this. I'm like, all right, bud. Until next time. And I go outside. My car's up on the wrecker.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, drop it back down. I'm here. He goes, no. And I just get in the car.
You just got in the car?
I just got in the car. I'm like,
did he drop it?
What the fuck you going to do? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no choice.
That's rare.
He can't move the car with me in it.
Fair enough.
Like,
you got lucky.
What are you going to do? Like,
you got real lucky.
Like, yeah. Like, no. I literally did. I opened it. I was like, beep, beep, boop, boop, in the car. I had the Ultima at that time. And I just got in the car and was like, your move, Ace.
That's it. Oh, man. Anna says, yeah, in a big city like Boston, Uber's the way to go.
Yeah.
I assume that's how we're going to get around New York.
Yeah. So when I drive to New York City, I take my car, I give it to the valet. The car disappears. I don't own a car at that point.
Yeah.
I Uber everywhere because it's $80 to $85 because I have an SUV. Mm-hmm. It's $80 to $85 a night for parking. If I take my car and go somewhere, I've got to pay. Okay, it's $85 to put it in, free to get it back out. I go somewhere, I got to pay $75, $85 to park my car there.
Yeah, that's
then
bonkers,
I come back,
man. That's
and
crazy.
I got to pay another $85 to park my car again, or I pay flat out $85 a night.
Yeah,
and then I just Uber everywhere.
That's the only way to go.
My Uber bill would actually shock a lot of people. My Uber bill is
through the. It's got to be cheaper than parking that much, though.
But it is so much cheaper than parking. So, but other places like when I'm Long Island, no, I'm not Ubering anywhere. I just take my car and drive around.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. If Las Vegas, I Uber, or I walk the first time, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing this again.
Yeah, Alan says you don't like to walk. Alan says you don't like to walk.
Dave doesn't like walking. So no, these assholes. This is how this story's going to start. I'm down in New York City for this bro's birthday, right? This is like my one of my best friends down there, and I go down there for his birthday, and we're all leaving this place. I'm like, all right, I got an Uber called up. Boom, it'll pick us up here. It'll take us exactly where we want to go. And all of them are like, no, we're getting your ass on the subway.
Oh, no. You took the subway.
So we had to walk 37 blocks to the subway. It wasn't really 37 blocks, but I am going to exaggerate exceedingly on this topic. So we walked 37 blocks to get on the subway. We go through, somebody pays for me to go onto the subway. Bleep, 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 all the little bleeps and the bloops and the turnstiles and bleeps and the things you go through. We get down there, we're waiting on a train, and it comes through. They all know what the hell's going on. I have no clue.
Alan says it was one block.
Literally, yeah, potato.
It's a big block.
Potato cheese stick. Got it. So we get down. We get down there. They're like, oh, let's get on this train, and we get on this train, and there's this guy there.
There's some random guy just masturbating on the end of the train car.
No, he wasn't. But we're all suit and tie.
Yeah.
We've got some lapel pins on us that look rather official. We look.
He says half a block.
It's not half a block. It's like 17 blocks. I swear to God. So we're looking good, I guess.
We're looking good. Up. I get
looking good, all of us. We're looking good. We're dressed appropriately.
Okay, fair enough.
And this guy's got his head down. He looks up at us, and his eyes don't leave us.
Oh.
His eyes don't leave us, and he reaches down and he picks up his plastic bag of stuff, and kind of gathers his belongings. The train's going. Somebody had just died like 2-3 days earlier,
Oh, great.
transferring between cars.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's like, you know what? These people just lowered the property value in this car, so I'm leaving. So he gets up and leaves, and just goes through going through on this thing like the monorail at Disney.
Okay.
And we go. He's like, no, I'm getting the frig out of here. Something's going to go down.
He's the mafia or something.
These guys are going to arrest us.
Oh, they think you're cops.
He's like, I'm going to jail. So he leaves. And so then we pull up to the next stop station. I don't know what you call it. Subway stop. I don't know.
Where the Ninja Turtles
platform. That's what they call it.
There you
so
go.
The next platform. And everybody starts getting out of the thing. And I'm like, sweet, that wasn't that bad at all. And they're like, no, we got to get to this car. So they run forward to get on a different car of the same train. So then I'm like, okay. And I'm going with them. We get on the train and we get back on and we take it to all the way through. And
this
we
whole
get
thing
off.
seems way too complicated.
That's what I said. I was like, there was an Uber that would have picked us up where we were.
Right.
And driven us to where we want to go. So then we finally get done wherever. Again, these people know where the hell we're going. I have no idea. I'm literally trusting these people with
That's
my
either
life.
a really fun or a really bad idea.
Yeah. So I'm just, these guys, every one of these folks, I absolutely trust. So we finally get there, and we were walking. Now we're coming out of, we battled the Ninja Turtles. We're coming up.
Okay, fair enough.
We're coming up subterranean. Now it's 17 more blocks to get to where we wanted to go. And I'm just like,
in the meantime, you could have been there 2 hours ago.
I can Uber us from here. like, we don't have to keep doing this, guys. And it was like 5 stops, less than 10 minutes. His story is going to be more accurate, but not nearly as funny. All right. But yeah, but that was the first and only time I've ever been on the subway.
Okay, fair enough. I've never been on a New York subway.
I make comments like this because for some reason, I'm still on a lot of groups in Ohio. Like, even though I'm like out of them, the algorithm keeps pulling me back.
Right.
And they're talking about commuter light rail.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is it 1873 already?
Yeah, they're still talking about Subway Friday.
No.
So yeah, they're still talking about adding a rail line from Columbus to Cleveland.
Because everybody wants to go from Columbus to Cleveland.
Right. On top of that, if you look at the cost of building the system, if you look at the how many stops and slowdowns and this and that they got to do, the average speed that the train is going to go from Columbus to Cleveland?
45 miles.
45 miles an hour.
I literally took a random guess. This was looking.
It's about 40 to 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's insane. And this thing is going to cost billions of dollars by the time they're done. It's nuts.
So he would have been fine with a Schnickel Fritz in a paper bag on the subway. What? Schnickel Fritz in
a paper bag on the subway?
Okay, don't bring Schnickel Fritz into this.
You know,
Schnickel Fritz was delicious.
You know that sounds pretty good, David.
It really does, actually. For those of you guys who haven't heard this story, man, I got a lot of stories.
You got a few.
You need to start telling some stories, bro.
I need some better stories.
You're getting some this weekend.
Oh boy, we'll see.
Yeah, it'll be a great time. So I'm in with John there. I'm in Indianapolis. We go to St. Elmo's in Indianapolis is like the pinnacle of their restaurants there. They have a sister steakhouse right at the end of the street. So there's St. Elmo's, 2.5 doors down is, I don't even remember the name of it.
Okay.
But it's the same people. White linen tablecloths. They come and clean and do all the stuff. Boom, boom, boom. It's super nice. So John and I had reservations for this place. Mm-hmm. And so we go and they set us outside.
Yeah.
We got this little 2-top wrought iron table.
Okay.
And they had this dry aged steak. Harry and Izzy's. Harry and Izzy's. That was it. And so we're at Harry and Izzy's. And we're out on the patio. It's gorgeous. They're taking great care of us. We have dry aged steaks. We're phenomenal. But Kevin Klaus goes by outside.
Oh, he was there.
And he looks over, he sees me, he's like, Dave! I'm like, Kevin, just tell him you know me. They'll bring you back. He had like 4 people with him.
Of course. That sounds right.
And so now we've got 6 of us around this two-top.
Around a two-top.
And there was this beer. It's a Hefeweizen beer that was called Snickle Fritz.
Okay.
Now, again, it was very important I tell you guys, this was a very nice restaurant. White linen tablecloths, boom, all this stuff. They got the little bread scraper. They take the crumbs off and everything. They take really good care of you. I tell you this because we built a beer can tower of Snickle Fritz right at this guy's
at a fancy restaurant.
On this fucking table.
That's hilarious.
And we had 6 of us sitting around a two-top.
Yeah.
And we're pre-gaming.
Right.
And we're pre-gaming the right
So they
way,
loved you guys, is what you're saying.
They loved us. Well, the tip the guy got from us, he didn't give a shit at that point.
Right.
So am I still here? I'm flipped upside down.
We still hear you.
Okay. When Matt has these on, I'm like, I don't know why I hear the all the time. Well, now I get it.
Yeah.
It moves, especially with this shirt because
these aren't the best shirts. So you can either clip it on or you can use the magnet to sort of keep it on its own.
Yeah, I got the magnet.
But
anyway, we have the Snickle Fritz Tower.
And
we're building this Snickle Fritz Tower now. I have never seen Snickle Fritz anywhere else, so I don't know.
It must be like a local thing,
but it might be only local to Indiana or even Indianapolis. Very limited distribution. But if you get a chance, if you're a beer guy or girl,
get some Snickle Fritz.
What's
the style?
Fritz.
What's the style?
It's a Hefeweizen.
Oh, it's a Hefeweizen.
It's a
I like
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Love Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
And it's up there with some of the best. And that's high praise for me.
Does it compete with Jason's?
Well, Jason's is kind of in a category alone.
Right. It's its own thing.
He left out, we've been pre-gaming since 2 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds insane. That sounds like a good afternoon with David. That sounds like a normal afternoon with David.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a Big Ten championship game.
There you go. Fair enough.
We weren't there for an over-the-top wrestling competition.
Did you know Kevin was in town, or did you just randomly see him walking by?
Randomly see him walking by. He randomly see me walking by.
Kevin is
hey!
everywhere.
Yeah,
Kevin is just randomly. You could be anywhere in the country. You just randomly see Kevin walking by.
So that's just Matt eating Underdog Journey dog treats.
He does that. So I have a company called Underdog Plus that makes the best dog treats in the world. Go to underdogplus.com. And Matt actually dips them in his bourbon. I'm not legally allowed to say that you should or could do that, but Matt sure seems to like them.
You could probably, with just a slight tweak of the recipe, market those as a diabetic cookie.
Yeah, they're basically cookies with no sugar.
Yeah.
But that's just one of the many businesses that I have under my belt. I'm a true entrepreneur at this point, whether I like it or not.
I want to be. I've told you many times. Like, I want to find that thing. I want to find that. That thing. I want to find that. What do I actually?
Says the guy who every single time I talk to you have a new business idea.
I do.
We were literally at your daughter's volleyball game earlier today, and you're coming up with business ideas and new technologies.
Oh yeah.
You're like, somebody should do this, and you described how the whole technology we laid out, and
it was a good idea, wasn't it?
It was a great idea, and afterwards you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. Man's only got so many hours in a day, and to be honest, I got to leave something for the rest of the world to discover.
It's true.
I've already answered the tough questions, like, how does the universe work? What's the equation that unifies everything? I've already fixed that.
He's already created the grand unifying theory.
Yeah.
Now, I personally think he's wrong, but who am I to say? I only went to art school.
He's wrong. My equation is correct. I might give you the updated version of it so you can see.
I want to read it. David's about to be published physicist. One day when he's a Nobel Prize winner.
Independent researcher.
One day when you're a Nobel Prize winner, we can all say that we knew you.
No, I won't accept Nobel.
John's always looking for that thing. John, you keep looking for your thing.
I'm sure you'll grow into it. Oh, that was a low blow, as it were.
No comment on that one. Anna will leave that to you.
I like it when she scolds him publicly.
So does he.
John Calendar, stop it. There was something. I got a stern David Michael from Nikki the other day. I don't remember what it was I said to her.
It could literally be anything from
you. It was good though. It was freaking great.
So I don't know if this is a John joke or not. He says, next Dave story, 4 guys, 1 night, and a 20-liter keg.
Oh, yeah. Next story, yeah. So that was Christmas. That was Christmas.
So 4 guys polish off a 20-liter keg?
Yeah.
That's a lot of beer. Just in sheer volume, that's a lot of beer.
So, yeah. I had the Vinox, which is the Christmas ale at Hofbrau.
Mm-hmm.
And I had them. They did it on short order because usually they require a decent amount of time to do a keg for you.
Yep.
So, but I called them up and they were like, literally that day, got me a fucking keg.
Nice.
Done. So it's cold. It's Columbus. It's Columbus, Ohio. It's cold. So so I have the beer. I had the beer sitting outside.
Okay.
And we have this 10-foot by 30-foot tent we bought on the Amazon. And I looked at the tent and was like, this is going to be touch and go. So let me get a couple rolls of white duct tape.
Okay.
So when we first put this thing up, it was sketchy as hell. Wind was blowing through it and everything. It was kind of miserable. So I got the duct tape. And I'm like, I knew this would come in handy.
Right. Okay.
So I start taping up the seams, taping up all the things, getting everything done. And at the end of it, there was a heater very similar to what I have over here, the little salamander heater.
Yeah.
We put it inside. It was freaking awesome. So then we put the keg outside because it was getting too warm in the tent.
Yeah.
And we were just doing a neighborhood Christmas party. And so we have the keg out there. We got the pump, doing the stuff. And 4 of us drank.
That's a lot of beer.
Entire freaking keg.
I got to admit, at the time that sounds fun, but in the morning that sounds terrible. That sounds just awful.
So, yeah. It was a great time, though. It was a great time. There was a horse mask. I remember the horse mask. You know, the guy with the drum in the bathtub thing.
Oh, I know.
The horse mask. And we've got a guy's wife had it on, and he started making out with her with that mask on. So that was good. I got pictures of that.
I'm sure that
was a good time.
It sounds like something out of like a Quentin Tarantino movie or something. It sounds like a bad.
Oh, it was great. It was a fucking. So
I'm picturing you guys all waking up in the morning like you're in Hangover 4. Like, what the hell happened last night?
They may have, but I'm like, but did you die? Let's go, man. What are we doing today? Like, and the way you do that is water.
You got to hydrate. It's all about hydration. By the way, Dan says 314 times 23 to the something one and roundabout 1.
So let's scroll back down. That is bit 314 XOR 23-bit. What is the up caret? I don't remember that. More than 1 and not 1. So we'd have to assign what those values are or what they're pertaining to run that equation to know what that equation actually does.
42.
Yes.
42.
To be fair, I did check that in my math just to make sure. That was when I'm sitting here working on the unified field theory.
Always check for 42.
I actually did make sure 42 was not part of it, or was part of it.
Or was it?
Because if it was,
come on,
Arthur C. Clarke,
Douglas Adams,
Arthur C. Clarke. Who's Arthur C. Clarke?
He did 2001: Space Odyssey.
Oh, Space Odyssey.
Yeah, come on.
Oh man, yeah, Douglas Adams. Yeah.
And Calendar says she misses drinking with friends in the garage.
So that used to be the drinking with friends in garages. That was a Facebook group we had back in Columbus, and we literally just, we picked up like, hey, we're going to be in this friend's garage this week, or this friend's driveway, or we're going to be here, and we just go.
That sounds pretty awesome.
And drink.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Alan says a night with Dave is always an experience for the history books. Alan, you know what?
And Dan says that it is. Alan,
100% agree. It's funny. We all have Dave stories. We all have those either really good nights or really bad nights where he dragged us out against our wills. Against our wills.
You like Taco Bell.
I do like, if I can get Taco Bell.
Yeah, the Uber doesn't throw us out.
John says, it's interesting. Anytime I've drank with Dave, never woke up with a hangover. Oh, boy. I certainly have. And then Dan says, Animal House.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Like,
yeah, David's basically John Belushi.
Yeah, well, All right. There's no there's no reason to fight that compliment.
That's you know what, you take that one.
It's the quality of alcohol. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm not drinking. See, he
doesn't drink cheap stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind cheap stuff, but there are certain things I like, and again, it's the what you like.
It's true.
There are people that like Old Crow.
Matt Harmon he swears by Old Crow.
Swears by Old Crow.
Go-to. Yeah.
I don't make a single bit of fun of him for that.
You like what you like.
You like what you like.
You like what you like.
No problem whatsoever. Go for that. I happen to like Blanton's.
He's like, I happen to like good whiskey.
Not good whiskey. No, good, because that's a relative and objective term or subjective term. But I like Blanton's. I love E.H. Taylor. Possibly my favorite is Weller, the Antique 107. Possibly might be my favorite bourbon.
That's a good one.
We step into whiskeys because even though I like the Blackened series whiskeys, it's a whiskey. It's not a bourbon because they're finished in a sherry oak sherry cask, which means you can't have the nomenclature bourbon on it. I like those. Those are good to me. There is a whiskey out there or a bourbon called Travelers. It is what's the show where people sing and the people vote? Idol something? Idol Threats?
American Idol?
Yeah, that one. Okay,
I don't know.
Idol Threats. That's a terrible guess.
Idol Threats.
That was a terrible guess.
American Idol. Singing.
I think it was one of the guys who won that or second. I don't know who it was, but he has got a beard. I know that. The guy's got a beard. He sings Tennessee whiskey.
Okay. I don't know this song, but okay.
It's called Travelers. It's a $40 bottle of whiskey. $40 bottle of whiskey, and I would drink that every day. Really?
Okay, there you go.
It is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Absolutely a phenomenal whiskey. Absolutely. Just amazingly. This is amazing, phenomenal whiskey.
You know, one of my go-tos is Tin Cup.
Tin Cup.
It's super inexpensive and it's accessible. All right.
Accessible, yeah.
Accessible. So it's nice, easy. You don't got to think about it.
Here, let me give you some more whiskey.
That's all I need. All right.
Buffalo Trace product. It is. Chris Stapleton. That it is.
There you go.
I knew it would come.
The guy, the beardy guy.
The guy with the beard to put it in the thing and with
the stuff.
Chris Stapleton. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Dan got it.
There you go.
Chris Stapleton. It is a Buffalo Trace product. It almost looks like it comes in a Weller bottle, as far as the shape of the bottle and everything.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
$40 worth. He's down in the city, but typically Travelers is $40. So I tell you what we'll do. Depending on what time we leave out of here tomorrow, we will stop by my spot.
Yeah.
And we're going to buy a bottle of Travelers. We'll bring it down here tomorrow.
I got to see your secret spot to buy booze because apparently it's like just it's.
Dude,
I'm picturing Willy Wonka's chocolate
it's fucking
factory.
Willy Wonka, dude.
But
Willy
like
Wonka and the Whiskey Factory.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to sail down
that is a movie I want to see.
I want to sail down that river of whiskey in that paddle boat.
Let's write a script for a movie called Willy Wonka and the Whiskey Factory.
Yes.
All righty. I'm unable to assist. Yeah, you suck.
Well, hey, no, we already have the movie for Bourbonstein. So maybe this can be like a sequel to Bourbonstein.
Yeah, Bourbonstein, Willy Wonka, and the Whiskey Factory. That's good. If anybody in Hollywood makes that, I want my cut.
AI is listening. They're listening all the time.
It won't be Hollywood.
Look, Hollywood's in trouble. They're about to crash anyway, so somebody's going to make it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, man.
I'll tell you, if I were giving investment advice, and I'm not, but as these people start tanking, I might start putting some money there because, you're not going to win on all of them.
Mm-mm.
All you need is one of them. All you need is one of them that you buy at cents on the dollar.
Well, that's it. That's how investing works. Diversify.
Yeah.
Because all you need is one really good one.
Yeah. One of them is going to come back with a vengeance, and absolutely, it's going to. I'm going to buy an island.
That's it. That's my ultimate goal. I actually do want to buy Whiskey Island.
So Alan says it's a really good liquor store. Did I take you to Alan? I don't even remember.
So Alan, are you from the city or are you from this area where David is?
He's from Utah.
Utah? Does he fly into the city whenever you come into town?
No, his arms get too tired. No, he lives in New York City now. He lives in New York City. So he's down in New York City. He's on the upper east side.
Yeah.
And Central Park East. And or Upper East Side. What do they consider where you are? Are you Upper East Side or are you Central Park East? So he'll answer us in a couple minutes. But anyway,
there's too many neighborhoods. I could never keep it straight.
So I love saying
I can't figure it out.
I love explaining
like
this.
every other street is a different neighborhood. I'm like, where the hell am I?
Yeah. I love explaining this. What's up?
Noah ate the last piece of cake.
The ice cream cake?
Mm-hmm.
That jerk.
Are you mad at him?
Yeah.
My son
Have a box
has
of Little Debbie's.
My son has. No, she stole a whole row of them earlier. She didn't think I noticed, but I did.
Well, we can't really tell.
I can't really tell. That's what was important.
There's so many. He won't tell. He won't know. Just
Yeah.
take the whole box. Take him in your room.
Upper East. So yeah, he's Upper East. So are you looking for a dessert?
Yeah.
She's eyeballing those Little Debbie's.
She's got Little Debbie's in there. She would just eat one. If she wanted that Little Debbie, she would just eat the Little Debbie that's in there already.
She wants you to Uber Eat a new cake.
I'm not doing that.
DoorDash a new cake.
I'm also not.
Deliveroo.
It might be a thing at this point.
It actually is in England.
Oh,
You don't want to know.
yeah. You know the dollar store is called Pound Town over there?
I genuinely hope it is.
Yeah. You want to go to Pound Town? Get something really cheap at Pound Town.
Nope. All inappropriate, dude.
Yeah, it's wildly
You're not,
inappropriate. But you know, they call their money pounds over there. So
They do have the pounds.
The dollar store
It's true.
over here, it's Pound Town or something along those lines over there. But
Family. Exactly.
yeah, you can't say Family Pound. That's way wrong.
All right, let's move on.
Not hardware. I'll show you on a map. So what do you want? Hold on a second. We have
important business
we have,
to get
we have
to.
to clear.
What
We have to clear
dessert
this issue first.
Are you going
What
to
do
order
need?
for your daughter?
I'm not going to order anything.
Chick-fil-A.
I'm not ordering Chick-fil-A. It's
You just had
freaking 10:35 p.m. and
You just had a filet mignon for dinner.
I could get something for free. I could
Chick-fil-A's
get a lot
closed.
for free.
Chick-fil-A's closed.
Is it?
So she
You
got
get free Chick-fil-A?
so
love Chick-fil-A.
like I have high tier at Marriott. I have
She has high
my
tier at
Delta.
Chick-fil-A.
She has high tier at Chick-fil-A.
Look,
Red status.
She's red status now.
she eats a lot of Chick-fil-A is what you're saying.
I pay for a lot of Chick-fil-A is what I'm saying.
I was just going to
Love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's where it's at, man. Their breakfast sandwiches are next level.
Oh, their breakfast sandwiches are okay. My problem is they screw up our order 90% of the time.
Don't.
That's any fast food.
Yes.
You.
They do.
They don't screw up my order ever. They just give me free drinks.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah. They came home. They came home the other day with like 2 or 3 extra drinks. Here's some extra drinks.
I had 2 4-packs of them for 4 people.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
No, that just means the people behind us didn't get their freaking drinks. It is whoever came up with their drive-through design needs
And
shot
inside.
in the foot.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
They have the most, at least the ones in Columbus, have the most efficient drive-through in the universe.
There's like 7 people out there. Can I take your order? I don't know. I can't see the fucking menu 12 cars back.
But they have like one thing. Chicken.
It's-
I'll have the chicken.
Oh, what was the
chicken.
What
I'll
was
have
the
the
big
chicken.
fat guy? What was the big fat guy? The comedian, the big
Chris
fat
Farley?
guy. No. Huh?
Queso?
No.
Queso?
No.
You know what's queso?
He's like
I don't know queso. Is he Mexican?
No.
Large.
I love queso cheese. I don't know. Is he John Candy?
No.
I don't know. I don't know many fat comedians.
David Letterman?
Oh, ouch. Ouch. I don't know who online heard that.
John
but,
Panette.
yeah.
John Panette.
I don't know John Panette.
John Panette.
Does he hate Chick-fil-A?
Well, he might be dead. I don't even know. But John Panette, he's like when you're standing behind somebody, he's a big guy. And he's like, you're standing behind somebody and you're at KFC and they're sitting there looking at them, they've waited until they got to the front of the line to look up at the menu. And they're like, well, I don't know. It's like, they have chicken.
One
They
thing.
have chicken.
Right.
And, he goes on. If you guys get a chance, John Panette,
That's pretty funny.
the comedian, absolutely worth watching. There's a couple other comedians. We won't have to go into all of them. But John Panette, absolutely hilarious. He talked about chicken. Get your ass inside. It's 10:35. You need to be going to bed.
What about my cake?
You're not getting a cake.
He ate my cake.
He didn't eat your cake. He ate his girlfriend's birthday cake.
Yeah, because he's a biggie. There was 2 pieces left.
He's a growing boy. He needs
you just called him a biggie.
He already grew too much. He's too fat for his own body.
Sibling love.
Yeah, can't you tell? It's a wonderful thing.
He's grown too fat.
He is too fat. He's gonna break our shower. He's just gonna fall through the floor.
All right.
Is in there with
That's
the
hilarious.
big back.
I'm seeing a time machine for when my daughter is your age.
You don't have much longer.
I know. She's 8 and she's already a teenager.
We need to bring her up and let her run with Pip for a few weeks. By the time she comes back to you,
I have a feeling if your daughter and my daughter hung out, they'd start a motorcycle gang. And
well, Penny at one point did want to start a pre-K and kindergarten fight club.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty awesome. I'd see that.
She did.
I'd watch that movie.
It was an interest. Yeah. So yeah.
So what, you gonna Uber Eats her some?
I'm absolutely not going to do.
You gonna Grubhub her some food? There?
I'm not going to do any of that. I fed her a filet mignon, and I made 2 different types of taters for Precious over here. What's taters, Precious? So she got tater tots, and we had mashed
pretty good tater tots. They're both pretty good.
I mean, I had a little mix of both.
I'm Irish. I like all the potatoes.
I figured that's why I put both of them on your plate. I hope that wasn't racially insensitive.
I feel very offended right now. I demand reparations
of more taters.
Of more bourbon, of more potatoes.
Yeah, bourbon's over there. We got the Blantons inside. We can grab it. Alrighty. So where are we at in our conversation?
Apparently he wants to take you on the subway.
Oh no,
again.
yeah. Upper East Side. All of which are accessible. Okay, so you're not getting food. Go inside. It's time for you to go to bed. Okay, she's gone.
Fair enough.
Where were we? Oh, so anyway, explaining to people, Upper East Side, Midtown,
yeah, there's too many every other street is a different neighborhood.
Well, not really. When I'm outside of the city, I just say downtown.
All right,
because there is just no way that most people are going to be like, okay, wait a minute, it's not all downtown, because to them, if you live outside of the city,
right,
everything's downtown.
Okay,
it's all downtown.
Everything's downtown.
But if you're in the city, you know where downtown is.
So in the city is not downtown?
In the city is not downtown.
What's going on? See, it's too complicated.
I hang out in Midtown most of the time. I hang out in Midtown. That's my core kind of area.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So Midtown and Central Park East is kind of that kind of corner area is that little L shape, backwards L shape, I guess, is where I hang. Mm-hmm. That's my home base.
That's where the cool kids go.
That's where the cool kids go. That's where the cool kids are, because that's where you're going to find me.
I get it. Okay, fair enough.
Where we're going to be is actually closer to downtown.
Got it. Now, what makes downtown downtown?
Well, because it's downtown.
Does that mean there's bigger buildings in the downtown area?
Well, no, it's downtown.
It's even further south.
Yeah, it's downtown. It's down. If you look at
so it's south.
It's south. It's south. It's down in the town.
So it's Southtown.
No, that's Boston, and that's Southie.
That's south. Fair enough. Okay. I'm already confused.
Yeah. Midtown's full of tourists. Midtown is full of tourists, but I get the best deals on. I get the best deals on hotels in Midtown. So I stay in Midtown, and then Central Park, right there at Central Park, which is like if I get to La Meridian or something like that, that's right in Central Park area, just south of the park. And I got kind of my old school home base used to just be at Trump Tower.
Okay.
Like if you came into town, like if Dave's in town, go to Trump Tower. Odds are he's chilling at 45.
I mean, it sounds like a cool place.
Odds are he's chilling at the 45, right? I mean, that's just where I'm going to be.
You get the glasses, you get the tumblers. You got to go there and get some 47s now.
Yeah. Well, they have the 45/47s. It's a different decanter. I like these glasses, and if they had one I would like for them to come up with these with the 47, and I would just buy a 45, which I have, and the 47s.
Fair enough. Dan says, you're not downtown when you're moving up to the east side. We said east side, but east side.
Yeah. What was that show? What show? You don't get that.
Moving on up.
That's it.
Moving on up. The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons.
The
That's
Jeffersons.
It. That's a great show.
It was a great show.
It was a great show.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember there was an episode, and this is how my memory. So when people are like, "How do you remember this stuff, David?" This is how my memory works. Okay, there was an episode of The Jeffersons where the building that they lived in, there was some kind of investor trying to sell it or buy it. And they were going to get some money and all this stuff. And the lady, main character in it,
mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name. Talking about my memory, can't remember her name. But she was suspicious of them, what they were going to do.
Okay. And
it turns out she was right. But they got her signature on it. And, and then as soon as she signed, she's like, we're going to do this. And they basically, evil villain monologue that they were going to do exactly what she was warning them that they were going to do.
Okay.
But she had signed the contract Daffy Duck.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
So I actually, what's funny is right now is the second time this week, the second time in 2
about Daffy Duck?
days that I've thought about that episode.
What else would possibly make you think about that episode of The Jeffersons?
So my daughter went to
all
a
things.
jumpy trampoline place
Dan
yesterday.
says Florence Jefferson.
Yeah. So my daughter went to one of the jumpy trampoline places, and there's all kinds of stuff in their waiver that's just absolute garbage, and you should never sign it.
Oh, yeah?
So I signed it. No.
Just draw a picture of a penis.
Oh my God. So doing that the next time.
See?
So doing it. Next time I have to sign a contract, I'll look at it and I'm looking at this is absolutely garbage. There's no one I can talk to about this. I can't redline this. I can't have a conversation.
Right.
You're going to try to back me into this. I'm just going to say no.
Right. There you go. Fair enough.
So when they go, well, you signed the contract. I'm like, let's look at that contract.
Did I though?
Did I? Did
No.
I? Or did I tell you no? I checked a lot of boxes, which also already have been proven to not count as a signature or an agreement.
A checkbox is not legally binding.
And my signature was no.
Until you sign your initials next to a box, it's not legally binding.
Yeah.
Just
Marking a box is not legally binding. Agreeing to the terms and conditions, which we all do by checking a box, you can fight that, by the way.
It's true. You need to sign your initials next to the box and make sure it's your actual signature at the bottom.
Signatory on the
approving that the initials are yours. So don't take legal advice from us. We're
don't take
morons.
legal advice. We're both idiots. To me, also, I want a copy of the countersigned, because just me signing it isn't a contract. Me signing it and a party of the third person, no, the other side,
right.
The other party, us having two signatures on it makes it a contract. So what do we got here?
There you go. He says, or maybe
Luis. We can't hedge our bets.
So I know Florida was the name of the wife in another show.
Or Florence?
No, there was Florida.
Oh, okay.
What was the name of that show? Had the Dynamite guy. The Dynamite.
I know.
Florida was the name of the mom from that show.
I don't know the name of it off the top of my head.
Yeah. Anyway, you know the show. You know what I'm talking about. Though.
Mike. Yeah.
We're not nearly old enough to know those references, but we do somehow.
Yeah, we shouldn't. We should know these, but I mean, we were both in diapers when these shows were popular. When we watched them, when we remember them, they were reruns.
Right. Also, neither one of us had cable growing up.
Yeah, I did not have cable.
Basic television is what you got when you got shows like that.
Yeah, they were good. It was good TV though. Mm-hmm. It was great TV. You know who else? This is one we should know. Do you remember Martin?
Oh God, I didn't like Martin.
You didn't like Martin?
I didn't like Martin. I'll tell you why I hated Martin.
Martin.
Is because every other episode they'd have that Shaniqua character he would play. And man, that bugged the hell out of me. I understood the humor. I just didn't care for it.
I didn't care for it.
I don't think I was the target audience.
No, that's fine. I can be a tour guide for you.
Tour guide in New York?
On New York?
Dan, do you know downtown, uptown, east town, side town, New York?
Hey, Dan, I happen to know the company you work for now is based out of the Great White North, also known as North Montana or 51. It's Canada, by the way. North Montana, 51. Got it?
Okay. Now I get it.
All right, now you get it.
It took me a minute.
Now that I explained it. Okay, all right, you're good. So anyway, I'm going to need you while you're there to smuggle out some Cuban Monte Cristo number 2s.
Ooh, yeah, now you're talking.
So
Get
we
a
can
couple
talk,
for me too.
but I don't want you to pick them up from like the touristy areas because they're wildly overpriced.
Yeah.
I need you to sneak onto an Indian reservation and buy these Monte Cristo number 2s. I don't care about Cohiba Bahiques. It's a great cigar. Okay, it really is. It's
you
a
want the
good
Bahiques for when you have guests over?
not even then, because to be honest, if you put them to me, again, you like what you like.
But again, only if you know cigars, though. You have guests over who don't really know cigars.
They may not.
They
know,
want the Cohibas.
Yeah, they're gonna. Oh, this is an actual Cuban,
right?
But Monte Cristo, you can still just go buy here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You can just go buy here, but you can't buy the Cuban version, of them here.
Right. So for people who know cigars, you want the Cuban Monte Cristos.
So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, but it's going to tie into our semi topic tonight, where all the stuff that's happening with Venezuela, us dropping elbows on drug boats, right?
Okay.
And there is a possibility that we can flip Cuba to buying oil from the U.S., which we would have to remove the embargo to do that, which would open up the Cuban cigar market to the U.S. and other things too, but I don't care about that. And other things too. But
I mean, the only thing they really have going for them is the cigars.
Yeah, but yeah. So the Monte Cristo number 2 is most expensive for I bought in Singapore. So okay. Now
in Singapore. All I know about Singapore is what I saw in The Hangover 2.
So okay. This is Alan's story to tell.
Alan, I gotta hear your story. So if we meet tomorrow, I gotta hear your story about Singapore.
Yeah.
This is what I want to know.
Alan actually will be in town tomorrow night if you want to hit the embassy. So let us know. We can pregame before we go to Friday if your wife will allow you to join us.
Does he have to ask for permission?
Your wife loves me to death. She'll let you
go. Dan says he will be a part of the new Indian-Canadian trade market. So yes. I want Dan, if you can, I'd like a couple of those cigars. I'll buy them off you.
Yes, Monte Cristo number 2s. That's it. I don't care about anything else. Monte Cristo number 2s. Now, I talked about my favorite bourbon. It'd probably be the Weller Antique 107. If I was pushed, like I could drink it.
Okay, fair enough.
That would be like so good. Wheated bourbons are wonderful.
Wheated bourbons, yes.
Wheated. I say wheat. If you can't find, this is a quick tangent to tangent number 72 tonight. If you can't find Weller Antique 107, might I recommend the Redemption Wheated bourbon?
Ooh, okay.
They have a Redemption regular. They have a Redemption rye. There's a couple others, but the Redemption, it's a white label.
Yeah.
A white label on the Redemption Wheated bourbon.
Wheated bourbon. That sounds great.
And it's not the same. I'm not gonna use the word just as good or not as good or anything like that. It is very good.
But it's its own thing.
It's slightly different. It is its own thing.
Yeah.
It is down. It's not 107 proof like the Weller is. But you're not going to be dissatisfied whilst drinking said bourbon. It is really, really good.
There you go. And that's the important thing.
Yeah. It's great. So where was I going with this? Anyway, this is where I was going with that.
Yeah.
As much as I said, hey, the Weller Antique 107, this is I could do this, or the Travelers, I could drink. That could literally be my everyday drink. I don't drink every day, but it could be it could be my go-to.
If you were an actual alcoholic, it would be your go-to. Okay.
Very easy to do so. And the Monte Cristo number 2.
Yeah.
If I smoked cigars every day, and I got to pick whatever cigar on the planet that I wanted.
Sure.
That would be the cigar I picked.
You know what I want to know? What cigar did George Burns smoke? Because that man lived to be like 100 years old, and he had cigars all day, every day.
What cigar did George Burns smoke?
By the way, Alan says he has an amazing wheated bourbon for you on Friday.
El Producto Queens, a domestic brand he called My Little Lady.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What if they're still around?
El Producto Queens.
Because by all accounts, that man smoked from the time he woke up to the time he went to sleep.
Yeah.
And he was like 100 years old. Like, he was famous just for being old.
Yeah. And he played God a lot. He was cast as God a whole lot.
You know what? AI should make a George Burns meets Morgan Freeman, both as God.
Oh, my Lord.
Can you imagine?
The Anunnaki would just be like, you know what? Let's leave those
the universe would just break in half.
Like
that's what would actually break the simulation.
So simulation. So what's your thoughts on the Anunnaki? Now we're going into the conspiracy theory. Get your tinfoil hats, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, look,
because I literally have done nothing and then just dropped this on top of West, who is a conspiracy theorist lover.
I love a good conspiracy theory. It doesn't mean I believe all of them, but I love a good conspiracy theory. Because just because it's a theory, and just because there's a conspiracy, doesn't mean it's a conspiracy theory. Some conspiracies are true, and some theories turn out to be true as well. I'm just saying. We've all lived through the last 5 years. You can't tell me that the conspiracy theorists haven't been right more often than not.
To be honest, I can't find a time when they've been wrong at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Look, the simulation is broken. Conspiracy theorists have turned out to be right more often than not.
So what's your thoughts on the Anunnaki and what is it, Nibiru?
Well, the planet Nibiru
there we go.
Is bullshit.
Okay, so I agree with that. We agree there.
If there is a 10th planet, it's so far out, it receives next to no thermal energy from the sun.
There we go. There we have it right there. There we have it. And for the folks like, oh, it sets next to a brown dwarf, which is a star, or basically a planetoid object that's not big enough to form completely into a star,
right? But
does generate some. You're not going to create complex life and intelligent life at that.
There's a lot of problems with the physics of something like that.
There's a lot of problems with that.
A lot of problems with that one. The planet.
Man, we went full tilt conspiracy like really freaking quick. I love this. I love this. Let's go.
Now that doesn't mean
my ADD is like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Now that doesn't mean that there weren't different alien species that visited humanity throughout its history. I'm not saying that we have proof one way or the other. I'm just saying Xenu may have actually dropped all of the alien souls into the Hawaiian volcanoes, and they came out and they all infect us now as thetans that are poisoning our souls. But Tom Cruise might have a point.
Just in case you guys don't know, that's the Scientology.
You can't say that. Now they're going to sue us.
The theology. It was on South Park, man. Deal with that.
Right. I love that episode of South Park.
I'm doing nothing except reciting South Park.
I love that episode of South Park because if you
all I'm doing is referencing.
Watch that episode of South Park if you can find it because it's been scrubbed almost everywhere. And that's not even conspiracy theory. That's actually true. And the ending credits.
That's the one that got Chef. That's the one that Chef left because he was a Scientologist.
And
they killed him as a pedophile. The next episode was fucking great.
They killed him like the worst way they could possibly think of.
Like he's not dead until he shits himself.
And the ending credits of that episode are like all like John Doe, Jane Doe for like every name in the credits of that episode. It's hilarious because they knew they were going to get sued. Because part of the joke is towards the end, the Church of Scientology is talking to Stan. They're like, "We're going to sue you." And he's like, "Fine, go sue me." And they're like, "We're totally going to sue you." He's like, "Fine, sue me then." And it goes right into the credits because apparently they were getting threats to be sued while they're in production of this episode. And that's what they did. They had all the ending credits in John Doe and Jane Doe. It was awesome.
So no on the Ribu.
No.
But what about the Anunnaki?
I think it's plausible.
I'm sorry. Go on.
I think it's plausible. Prove that aliens haven't visited us in the past. Now, look. No, okay, let me get something straight here.
Okay.
I think humans did build the pyramids.
Yeah. So the most effective
pyramids are not
the most effective way to stack a pile of fucking rocks to keep them from falling over is in a fucking pyramid.
Right.
All right.
Literally every
this is not groundbreaking.
Yeah. Literally every 18-month-old can get a stack of rocks or bricks and make a pyramid shape. That's the first thing they build.
Yeah. I put the toilet paper. I put the toilet paper in the water closet in my master bathroom, and I stack them like 3, 2, 1. Why? Because if I go 1, 2, 3, they're going to fall. It's not hard, people. It's not hard.
Also, it took decades, if not an entire generation of people to build these things.
Yes.
It wasn't like today where like year and you have a skyscraper.
Yeah. There wasn't a project manager going, according to my Gantt chart, we should be installing drywall right now.
Right.
It wasn't like that.
Someone would spend their entire life, sculpting a single rock.
Yeah.
That was their life.
Yeah. They fit together with such precision.
Also, what else were they doing?
Yeah.
They didn't have the internet. They didn't have TV.
Yeah.
There were no pastimes. They sculpted this one rock, and that's what they did from the time they woke up to the time they went to sleep. So
what did you do today?
It's
sculpted a rock.
That's it.
What did you do last week? Sculpted a rock.
Yeah, how was your rock sculpting today, honey? It was I sculpted a rock. And that was it. And that was it. So humans did build the pyramids, but that's not to say that Earth hasn't been visited by aliens at some point in the past. Prove we haven't. You can't.
There's better proof that it has happened than that it hasn't.
I haven't seen any conclusive proof that we have. I'm just saying it's plausible.
There's better proof that it has happened than it hasn't.
What would you call proof that it has happened?
Okay, so let's look at the technological advance. Let's take flight. Let's take flight.
Yeah.
From airplane to Roswell.
From the Wright brothers to
Wright brothers to Roswell.
Yeah, right.
And then look at what happened from Roswell forward.
Right, you're 100% correct.
So we're talking 20 years and 20 years. So let's look at 30 years and 30 years.
Yeah. The advancement in technology.
So there's quite a bit there to say that. And I'm one of the people that's like, just the law of large numbers says we're not alone. Also, the law of large numbers says anybody that made it to us is dead.
Well, the law of large numbers
was a crash thing with dead carcasses inside, and we're just reverse
law of large numbers says we're not alone. However, like you've mentioned in the past, space is really big, and there's lots of stuff in space.
We don't call it little. Out there in the great wide little. No, it's space.
There's lots of stuff out there too. There's nothing on Earth that you can't find in greater abundance someplace else out there, except for one thing. The only thing Earth has that you can't find in great abundance every other place that we know of, at least, is meat.
I like meat. We ate meat earlier.
We had meat today.
It's good. Filet mignon.
Now,
let's talk about how
every other resource on Earth you can find in massive abundance almost every place else in the universe.
Huh?
Gold, water, everything.
Silver and gold.
The only thing you can't find most other places in the universe is meat.
Huh?
So maybe we're being raised as cattle. I don't know.
So you're saying the lizard people?
Nancy Pelosi. She's got some shit going on.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer eat cooked meat? No, you haven't. Why? Because lizards can't process cooked meat.
That's a fair point.
That's actually a true statement.
I didn't know that was true, but it makes sense. I get it.
All right, hand me that Taylor.
He's like, I need another drink after that.
Yeah. Not that they're going to bust through the window or anything.
Right. All of a sudden we see Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi busting through the window and ripping off their faces like V. Again, like one person got that reference.
Yeah. I've never actually watched that movie.
It was a miniseries back in the early 90s, V, and then there was another extended series after that, and they remade it in the early 2000s. And the remake was actually pretty good. I think it's raining outside.
Is it rain?
It's either rain or sleet.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a damn.
And it was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. It was fun. The 80s version, the 90s version though, is funny because like when the people would rip their faces off, like for some reason, like underneath the face, it was like this reptile face that had like a snout and everything. Yeah. And I always thought, like, even as a little kid, I was like, how did they fit all that under the human-looking face?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't. Okay, lizard people, I get. The face underneath them, that's implausible to me. It broke.
Yeah.
My suspension of disbelief was broken at that point. The aliens and the lizard people I get. The masks was completely implausible.
We'll give you a little bit of ice in here.
Oh boy, be careful. Do it 1 cube at a time. You don't want too much water in your whiskey there.
We're good. That Bowman that we were drinking, which I had a couple times on the show, that Bowman, that was probably the best neat whiskey I think I've ever had.
You said that. Yeah, you said you polished off the bottle last night, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good stuff.
It was good stuff. It was good stuff. It was really good. It's really good. And yeah.
But I actually have a theory.
Yeah. Oh, you have a theory.
So
Wait. Do we have a fishbowl?
no.
Do we have a fishbowl? Can we
don't.
heckle?
We don't have the heckle
Hey,
fish.
bro, can we borrow hecklefish for this?
We don't have
we're
the
gonna,
hecklefish.
We're going to superimpose him like right here in the future. All right.
So for those who may or may not know, I really love. Not only do I love conspiracy theories, I love being an internet troll.
This does not surprise me. This does not surprise me at all.
And because I love both of those things, I like to laugh at flat earthers online. And to screw the flat earthers, I created a new conspiracy theory. The Earth is not flat.
It's a turtle.
It's actually on the back of a giant flying turtle flying through outer space.
Yeah.
And so from this, I came up with a whole cosmology of how this thing evolved and its timeline throughout the universe. And I actually think I came to something that might actually be true through this massive conspiracy, through this troll job.
We do not live on the back of a giant turtle.
We don't live on the back of a giant turtle. But part of this turtle's history, how it evolved in the universe, right, is a couple million years after the Big Bang, several million years after the Big Bang, maybe a couple billion years after the Big Bang.
A couple million years after the Big Bang. I mean, we're still talking about
a couple billion years.
Okay.
I think it's like 2 or 3 billion years. I got to look at my notes.
Okay. 2 or 3 billion.
There was enough cosmic background radiation in the universe to where the ambient temperature of the universe itself was like room temperature to us. It was like 70s, 80s degrees out in space.
Okay.
It wasn't cold. It was actually, temperature-wise, it was livable, right?
Okay.
At that time, during that time, it could have been possible for just a spark of life to take place.
Okay.
Now, call that the intervention of God, call that just natural evolution through the process of the universe. Call it Steve. But over the course of a couple billion years, guess what? That life evolved and spread throughout the newly formed universe. And the entire universe was basically a greenhouse where all kinds of life was everywhere. And as time went on, the universe spread out, it cooled down, and all that organic material was just left over to sort of just decay and fossilize and become its own thing. And actually, throughout the entire universe, there is life almost everywhere where there's a habitable zone, because the remnants of that organic material still exists in almost every piece of matter throughout the entire universe. So, when we eventually meet aliens, they might actually have some resemblance to us because we share a common ancestry in those initial sparks of life from the early universe.
Yeah, because we look like fish.
Some of us do. Have you been to the short north in Columbus? I'm just saying.
There's riots in Portland. Don't just come by themselves.
I'm just saying.
That's why they don't use the water cannons out there, because they love them, fish people.
Look, I never said it was good theory.
You know what?
I never said it was good theory.
He's true. He's true. He's correct.
Yeah,
he
prove
did
me
not
wrong.
say it was a good theory.
Yeah, prove me wrong. But we are actually in a simulation. So in the end, what does it really matter?
Simulation. I poke holes in that every single time, man.
You don't. You think you do.
I do.
You think you do.
I do.
He thinks he does.
I do.
He thinks he does, but he doesn't.
Anyway, I don't know if we have any viewers left. Oh my God, do we have anybody out there? Is anybody still
there's 4 people.
We haven't seen anybody talking in a while. Why?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So they don't like this. We need to talk
They
about
don't
other
like our
things.
conspiracy theory stuff.
We need to move on to something else.
We've been going for like 2 hours though.
Alan says I've got an amazing weeded bourbon for you on Friday. Okay,
he does.
cool.
I want to see what that is. That's gonna be amazing.
That's great. I love weeded bourbons. Is my jam.
Yeah, so I'm gonna meet a couple of your buddies from in New York.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
So that's gonna be awesome.
You're gonna meet some cool people tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, possibly tomorrow, but definitely on Friday. We've got some of my coworkers you're gonna get a chance to meet, and hopefully we get a decent turnout. We get to meet some really good people from the industries that you're trying to influence, and
right.
I think we're very close to being on the cusp of you being able to actually talk openly about what you're doing.
We're there. This is the official. The official unveiling is Friday, so it's going to be. It's pretty exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking at times.
It is. Well, I absolutely can understand that it is. But I'll tell you, as a person who's in a similar field, we're not doing the same thing, but in a similar field, extremely similar field,
Extremely
similar field that we're both presenting.
There's some
we're
overlap.
both presenting at the exact same symposium.
Because we're
That
that
was
fancy.
great. That was great.
Symposium.
The naming of this thing, was absolutely gold.
Symposium.
Symposium. Mainly because I wanted to add that to my resume.
There you go. He's a symposium speaker now.
So for RE Plus, Inner Solar, I sent you the thing for solar next whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I actually went ahead and signed up to be a speaker.
You got a speaker?
As a speaker for
Cool.
them. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, in case you guys haven't figured it out yet,
That's next May, I think.
Really revolves around lithium-ion battery
Yeah.
safety.
That's awesome.
And what I've been doing, I'm actually giving up a good portion of my responsibilities to a couple other people. But you're coming up, and it's what you're doing. What you're doing, the world desperately needs.
It's exciting.
The world desperately needs.
I think so. I just need to convince other people to believe that as well.
Very easy to do so. From a salesman standpoint, from a sales guy standpoint, which I am. That's an easy sell, man.
Oh, the
That's
product
easy
itself
sell.
is going to sell. It's going to sell it's going to sell insanely well. But I need to sell to investors before I can sell to individuals. So it's a whole different thing. But it's really exciting. I think when we come out with when people find out what we're doing, I think a lot of people are going to be really excited about it.
Yeah. It's super cool. I love getting a chance to hear about some of the stuff that you're going to be doing. Just as long as it doesn't interfere with my stuff. And it doesn't, because you're a whole different world.
It's a whole different world. That's the thing. There's an overlap in the technologies, but as far as the markets, it's completely different.
Yeah, and it's great, and you're using our technology, so I'm all for it.
There you go. Exactly.
Don't get mad. Get money.
I'm trying, man.
That's right.
I'm trying so hard.
So it's a good time. So what's else? I mean, if you guys are still out there, we haven't heard from you in a while. So now that we've numbed you all to sleep with conspiracy theories,
I find that to be the best part of the show, but apparently nobody else does.
I guess not. So that was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah, it was a good show. So
okay, all right. So we haven't really talked a whole lot about cigars.
A bit.
We've
keep getting sidetracked.
Every tangent known to man. You guys almost have my secret recipe for how to make the perfect steak.
Almost.
It has to do with salt.
I heard all about the salt.
The salt's important. And there's a chef, and I'm gonna give him a big shout out right here, because he is my shifu, which is master, by the way.
I saw Kung Fu Panda. I know.
Yeah. Well, that guy's name is Master Shifu, which is master.
ATM machine.
Yeah, the ATM machines. Yeah. So Shifu, Chef Jean-Pierre. The guy's a Michelin star chef, been in the field for 50 years, probably maybe more even. And he was in restaurants. Then he had cooking culinary training academies. And now, and for a while now, he just does YouTube.
Oh, wow. Cool.
It was so much better for him to just do YouTube.
You're sure?
A lot of money in there. And for him.
Yeah, if you get a good channel.
Look him up, Chef Jean-Pierre. He's French-Italian.
Okay.
So it's great to listen to him talk. Great to listen to him talk.
Sure.
And a lot of my methods that I use, I borrow from him.
Yeah.
But then I make them a little bit of tweaks. I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
So if I do that, that'll lead to this, and that is what I like. So it's a little tweak here and there. And I love it. This is one of the things you'll notice with him. Not baking. Baking's a different story, but cooking. He'll just grab something and he'll just like measure carefully and just like it's cooking, man. It's all on fill. If you want a little bit more of that, put a little more of that in there. Friggin' do it.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
So that reminds
absolutely wonderful.
That reminds
Absolutely
me of one of my personal favorite people. Well, he's a ship's captain, and he's French British actually. So maybe they have a lot in common. And he taught me how to order Earl Grey tea.
Hot. Earl Grey, hot. So there's a meme that talks about it needs to be hot, and the computer comes back and says define hot.
Oh, I did see that one.
135 million Kelvin or some shit. I mean, it's something crazy.
Yeah.
And then the Picard's like Earl Grey hot, and he drinks it, and like the bottom half of his jaw is gone because it's like
I saw a similar. It was the same text, but it was like remember the scene from Terminator where she's holding onto the chain link fence. And the fire comes out, and like it's a skeleton hanging on the chain link fence.
Yeah,
that's the version of the meme I saw. It's the same thing though. That's pretty funny.
That's good stuff.
So now we're talking about memes. We've been going for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's good.
So you wrap it up, or you can keep going.
It's early, yeah.
Still early.
There's nobody commenting now, so I would say
I think we've.
If they're not commenting, let's just drop. If you guys want to keep us going, then we'll keep going. But we need your guys' interaction if we're going to keep going.
We do. Otherwise, we're going to keep giving you more conspiracy theories and explaining memes to you.
Yes. And eventually, I will break down and talk to you guys about a true unified field theory.
And I will explain why that's wrong. There is no future. There is no past. Only the confluence of the now.
See that.
The causal and the retrocausal coming together to form a singular
What
time.
you do with your rectal causal is nothing to do with us.
Retrocausal, it's a thing. Look, the future is just as real as the past. And both are just essentially holograms projected.
The future is just real. You sound like what's Matthew McConaughey driving a fucking Lincoln down the damn road.
Look, it makes more sense than Neil deGrasse Tyson's nonsense.
The future is just as real as the past.
It is. It makes just as much sense as Neil deGrasse Tyson's nonsense.
What?
Popcorn science, man. Popcorn science. He's not a real scientist. He's as much of a scientist as the science guy.
Oh, that guy's a douche. So I'll give you that one. That guy's an idiot. But you know what? I might actually get contact information for Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, I would debate Neil deGrasse Tyson
and send him over a full tilt copy of my my thing. So here you go.
Here you go.
This is what I I want you to take a look at this.
Look, I'm not saying you're.
He might not be the person to send it to. Michio Kaku.
Michio Kaku.
Yeah.
Now he's not reading your paper. Michio Kaku.
That's what I just said. Wait a minute. What does Hecklefish say? What did I say?
You said Michio Kaku. That's
what I said. Yeah, what did I say?
You said Michio Kaku.
Yeah.
Michio Kaku.
That's what I said.
Okay, close enough.
All right. So that's I'm sorry, that's the West Virginian in me.
There you go.
Some people try to Nikki does it all the time. She's like, you said this. I'm like, okay, and what do you say? And then she'll say something, and I'm like,
that's the same thing I just said.
It's the same freaking thing I just said. I literally can't hear the difference of what you just said to me. So anyway,
that's hilarious.
He might be actually a better fit.
Michio Kaku.
Or no, the guy, the other guy. Well, they're all British.
Bill Nye.
No, I guess douche. A complete moron.
Brian Cox. I know you're
Brian Cox. Yeah, Brian.
See,
Cox.
I know. I can read.
Yeah, Brian Cox. Tell. Yeah, Brian Cox actually might be the first person I reach out to.
I can see that
because Brian, I think could actually break down the math and do the conceptualization.
Right.
Now, Michio could probably do it as well, but I think Brian would be the first person to actually be able to say, "Oh, this guy's right."
Sure.
Or at least, hey, we have a theory that quantifies gravity with the rest of the forces. And brings in loop quantums and quantum mechanics and general relativity and string theory.
The funny thing is,
into one thing.
So I joke and I say that I think your theory is wrong because mine's right. But your theory...
They're not mutually exclusive.
But they're not. So your theory actually lines up pretty closely with mine. So here's how I picture it.
All right, here we go. All right, we're going to break it down.
Okay. And I'll tell you...
Don't tell anybody.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what got me thinking about it with Star Trek.
Okay, all right.
Okay, the more recent of the newer Star Trek movies. Okay, the start of the Kelvin timeline versus the original series timeline.
Of the Kelvin timeline.
The start of the Kelvin timeline.
Okay,
it started because the Romulans took their spaceship into the past. It fractured time and created a new timeline, the Kelvin timeline. Okay?
You can't travel in time, by the way.
You can't travel in time, by the way. But, so your theory, okay, I'm just going to give a gumball explanation of your theory, which is the universe is inside of a black hole.
No. The universe is the expression of a detonation of a black hole.
Exactly, the detonation of a black hole. Now, okay, when you're thinking about time, the problem is people think about time as linear. It's not linear. And here's why. If you don't
if you don't use the words wibbly wobbly in here, I'm out.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. It's all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. It's not linear.
Yeah.
It's not even singular. We're thinking in too few dimensions. Now, think about time.
My theory works in 4 dimensions, by the way.
Think about time as a multi-dimensional, not even 3-dimensional, but I would say probably at least a 4-dimensional.
4 dimension just adds time.
A 4-dimensional cube of glass.
A tesseract.
In your mind, think about a 4-dimensional cube of glass. Most people can't picture a tesseract. It's a thing.
Well, how the fuck are they going to picture a... Clear your mind.
All right, think of a 3-dimensional cube of glass.
Think about a 4-dimensional cube.
All right, so you and I can picture 4 dimensions.
What the fuck is the 4th dimension?
I don't think most people... Okay. Think about a 3-dimensional cube of glass. Let's bring it back a little bit.
Think about a dice.
Think about a 6
set of dice.
A big cube of glass.
There you go.
Okay.
Wait. You got to take the brief. What's they call it? Brief history of time. You got to bring it down. Think of a single 6-sided dice cube.
Okay. Think of a cube, just a cube, but glass. Okay. Now,
glass.
Also think of a pane of glass.
A pane of glass.
Now you have two things here. Okay. You get your pane of glass, which is one-dimensional, a one-dimensional representation. Now you have your cube, your 3-dimensional representation. If you took a nail and you tried to hammer it through the center of that pane of glass, the flat pane of glass, is it going to crack the glass just in half across a single line? Or is it going to shatter in all directions at the same time? Okay, an explosion taking place on the temporal 4-dimensional plane isn't going to just fracture in a single direction. It's going to fracture into the past, the present, the future, all at once. In all directions at once, temporally. Now,
so what's the explosion? Is that the detonation of the black hole?
Well, we're not now. So what actually the cause is a different explanation than the effect.
Okay.
Now it's good to explore both, but just because you're trying to explain.
My theory explains it. So
okay, so it fractures in all directions at once. The future, the past, the present, all of it.
Shattered pane of glass. Got it.
Now picture that in 3 dimensions. It fractures up, down, sideways, side, all around. What that tells us is time itself isn't necessarily moving in a direction towards the future or coming from the past. It's not moving from the future into the past or from the past into the future. It's all happening simultaneously. The future is influencing the present as much as the past is influencing the present, meaning the two are coming together as a confluence of the causal from the past to the retrocausal into the future, combining into the single point of, let's say, puncture, the original fracturing
into the
that took place into the now. Meaning, what we experience as now is the influence of the causal and the retrocausal.
What I'm hearing is single moms can't just blame their pasts; they also have to blame their futures.
Sort of, yeah. Sort of, yeah. So, and part of this is, and this actually explains a lot of like the kind of woo-woo crazy stuff that people think of.
I probably shouldn't say that while I'm just sitting here fat, dumb, and happy smoking a cigar.
But this also goes into this sort of the woo-woo nonsense of if you visualize it, it can come true. Maybe there's something to be said that the human mind can transcend our normal 3 dimensions and actually perceive the causal and the retrocausal.
So now you're going to throw noetics in this as well?
I'm just saying maybe there's something more to time than just us moving across a singular line into the future. Maybe the future actually influences the present as much as the past does, and we're actually living in a singular time rather than a timeline, which is one of the many reasons why time travel isn't actually possible.
Yeah, time travel is absolutely not possible.
Because time itself doesn't exist the way our 2-dimensional brains can perceive it. Because believe it or not, our brains are built to understand just now, then, cause and effect. But there's so much more involved between those two things.
So okay, all right. So how do you? All right.
See?
So no,
Think about it.
I'm stuck here because is this relative to the person or relative to the plane?
Okay. If you're looking at, think about it this way. Now, if we're talking about the warping of space-time or the understanding of space-time as a whole.
This
The
section
person.
of the show is dedicated to a whole different audience.
Okay, when you're talking about the person versus the plane, are you talking about the
Person versus
person's
the-
ability to perceive the plane or the plane's influence on the person?
Okay, so
Those two different
Okay,
things.
well, let's look at time elapsation.
Okay.
Okay, so a person. This is relativity.
Sure.
This is Einstein. And Brian Cox did a Christmas thing at the Royal Academy in London on this, and it was absolute wonderful. If you guys
Sure.
get a chance, Google it up. Ryan Cox Christmas Day lecture or whatever. Absolute wonderful thing. And he does talk about. No. I think it was the Science of Doctor Who.
Okay, I might have seen
Brian
that.
Cox Christmas Science of Doctor Who.
Okay.
Is wonderful. You should definitely watch it.
Okay, go ahead.
But the elapsation or the elapsation, is that even a word? The elapse of time? No, elapse, that's right. The elapse of time is relative to the person, not the plane, in general relativity.
Well, it's only relative to the person as they're moving through space-time. For instance, it's
what we're talking about.
Your perception of time is identical to my perception of time right now because we're moving through space-time at the same speed. However, if you were on a spaceship traveling near the speed of light, your perception of space-time would be different from mine.
I don't necessarily have to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
And
near
what
the speed
causes
time.
that? Sorry, go ahead.
So I could be in orbit.
Correct.
I could be in orbit, and our perception of time over a great in short time,
right. And that's because of the effect of
it's not going to be measurable.
right, and that because of that, the difference there is because of the effect of space-time caused by gravity.
Huge problem.
Caused by gravity. Space-time caused by gravity, which is why astronauts.
What is gravity?
A warping of space-time.
Warping of space-time. Now, is it a warping of space-time down or is it a warping of space-time up?
Well, it depends on the gravitational effect you're being that's taking effect on you at the time. So, okay, here's a good way to think about it. You look at a weather map. Here's better a topographical map of any place on Earth.
We're right here at the Adirondack. So I live in between the Finger Lakes and the Adirondack Mountains.
Forget geography. Forget geography. Imagine your mind.
Forget geography.
Forget geography.
Are you kidding me? All right, I live in the Mayan realms in Mexico.
Okay, forget geography. Think about just a general topographical map. It doesn't matter where or what of.
That's what I was getting at. There's fucking mountains.
Okay.
A topographical map. Okay.
Right. Space-time.
It was relative.
Well, everything's relative. But I'm bummed.
I was wondering if he was going to pick up on that. All right.
Space-time is the same way.
Okay.
The topographical map of four-dimensional space has areas of high pressure and low pressure that can be visualized in 2 dimensions as a topographical map. In a similar way that you see pretty rudimentary illustrations of gravity as like a ball on an elastic sheet.
Exactly. I hate.
It's a really poor representation. But most people can't. But here's the problem, David. Most people can't visualize 4 dimensions.
It hurts me right there. My blood pressure. Smoking cigars all night, drinking whiskey. I'm fine. Literally the elastic sheet with a ball in the middle, and they throw it like, this is great. Oh my God.
Right. The problem is most people can't visualize 4 dimensions that way. So for a lot of people, I think it helps, but it's actually a pretty poor representation.
It's terrible representation.
But again,
we should never do that again. Brian, never do that again.
Take your 2-dimensional topographical map and put that into 4 dimensions.
Okay.
Right. That is essentially, and it's not just gravity. There are many things that can affect the.
So now we're talking about sheets.
Sort of. Not really, but sort of.
But how many sheets?
Again, you're only thinking in 3 dimensions.
Well, I'm thinking in 3 dimensions. I'm thinking in 3 dimensions that impact 4 dimensions.
Okay.
So look here. Creatures. So we can only see. We are 3-dimensional creatures. We can only see in 2 dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
We can only visualize in 2 dimensions.
Correct.
It's naturally hard for us. We understand the 3rd dimension.
Right.
we get with shadows and stuff,
Right.
we understand that means a third dimension.
Right. Oh yeah. So I mean, yeah, we could easily make the analogy back to not Plato's Socrates' cave. We could easily go back and make that analogy.
Cave of Light?
Yeah, we could easily go back and make that analogy.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Now,
Man, we've made it all the way back to the Cave of Light. We've made it all the way back to I love it. Most of these people are like,
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I thought these guys were just.
This is what David and I talk about all the time. When we're not on camera, this is what we talk about.
Yeah, this is our conversations. This is how we talk.
We don't even do drugs.
Yeah. We drink a little bit of whiskey and smoke some cigars. We drink a lot of bit of whiskey and we smoke cigars.
Right. So when the
all right, go ahead.
When the detonation that caused the Big Bang, formed the black hole in which our universe exists, it didn't just fracture into the past or into the future. It fractured in all dimensions simultaneously from a singular point. Now, the singular point is less important, aside from just recognizing that as our current present. But what that tells us is the past is just as relevant to current effects as the future.
I would say that backwards.
Okay, the future is just as relevant. And again, that's the thing. That's the point. It can go both ways because each one is just as relevant as the other.
Yeah, but most people are going to conceptualize the past influencing the present. They're going to have a harder time understanding that the future also is influencing.
But that's my point, though, is the future influences the present just as much as the past does.
So it's good to know that I'm a dick in the present, the past, and the future.
Well, so this is going to sound...
I can't argue with
that. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong. That's definitely not what I'm saying.
Okay, so there are some people who are in... I'm not saying... Okay, I don't believe in psychics. I don't believe in fortune tellers. None of that nonsense.
Yeah, that's all bullshit.
It is all bullshit. But there are people... There are some people...
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but let's say there are some people who are incredibly intuitive. And it's not just through good training.
They're in tune with the vibrations.
I wouldn't go that far because it sounds very hippy-dippy. There are some people...
Hey, do you like your quantum mechanics stringy or loopy?
Neither. I think they're both bullshit.
Quantum gravity does actually offer a little bit, but when you put it through the Leffingwell unified field theory, it makes a lot more sense, and it brings loop quantum gravity, string theory, general relativity, kind of all together and makes sense of it all.
I think. All right.
I'm fucking genius. I'm just crazy. All right, go ahead.
But there are some people who are just incredibly intuitive. We've all had those times where we're like, something inside of us tells us
it's time to leave,
to make a choice or make a decision, this or that. And a lot of us want to mark this up to, a lot of people, not us necessarily, will mark this up to some sort of psychic thing or some sort of connection to the greater universe as a whole, yada, yada, yada. What if, I think there are a lot of scientists doing research on the idea that the human brain actually has a lot more connection to the quantum processes of the overall universe than we'd like to believe. What if there's something where we can perceive maybe little bits of that future as much as we can perceive memories from the past? However, our brains only evolved to understand process, cause, effect, and then maybe the next thing. What if there's something to the idea that maybe if you just practice hard enough, you can understand that there is something more than just happened in the past. Maybe the future influences the present as much as the past does, and the past influences the present just as much as the future does. Because
the government is going to do some crazy experiments on you.
So I'm just saying, some guys in black suits made me stare at some goats for a while.
They're literally right out here, right now. I can see them peering up against the freaking window. Like,
they fed me some LSD, and they made me look at goats.
A little bit of mushrooms and goats. Men who stare at goats. A terrible movie.
It was a terrible movie. Based on a true story, though.
Yeah.
But most of that stuff is bullshit. Most of it's nonsense. I don't believe. I genuinely do not believe in psychics. I genuinely do not believe in remote viewing. I think it's all nonsense. But there's something to be said about the past and the future, causality, retrocausality. The double slit experiment, I think, proves it.
So I think we will find that the double slit experiment is flawed.
How so?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Let's take a look at the. If we were able to pull up, we're not going to. If we were to pull up the billion frames per second or whatever it is, video of a light being broadcast.
Okay.
Do you remember what happened during that video?
During the double slit experiment?
Yeah, no, during the just a billion frames a second, looking at a photon being fired, a light being fired.
Okay. What about it?
Do you not remember? He doesn't. That a wave went in front before the focus or the particle hit. So they fired a super high end camera, a billion frames a second, something crazy like that. I might be making it up at a billion frames a second, but it's a lot of frames a secend. And
I think it was like 2 billion frames a second.
It is insane.
It's a pretty cool video actually.
But you can see literally an arc.
Okay.
Of a wave of light flash ahead, and then the beam of light.
So you're saying there's a different fundamental force of the universe that we're not aware of that is influencing.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm telling you that there is
that. You know what I would call that?
What do you call that?
Retrocausality affecting the present.
Possibly.
I'm just
Absolutely
saying.
Dear. The whole observed, and that's a very specific word, not watched. Observed results of that test. Gee, many Christmas, down the fucking rabbit hole we went, man.
The business of cigars.
Business of cigars. Monte Cristo number 2 is the greatest cigar on the planet. I mean, it really is. Retrocausality and all aside, Leffingwell unified field theory, obviously the way to go. That's where people need to spend their time.
I don't think so. I think, I think there's a very good reason why Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos spent billions and billions of dollars building these spaceships, for lack of a better word, and satellite systems all around the world, because the double slit experiment over the spatial relevance of a million miles. What does that mean? If retrocausality is actually true, and you utilize the double slit experiment over the course of a million miles from this satellite, maybe a billion miles is ridiculous, but a million miles from this satellite to that satellite, guess what? You can actually communicate with yourself in the past.
Yes,
you actually can.
And that is an actual conspiracy theory, literally current conspiracy theory.
Tell me the science isn't there. Tell me the science isn't there.
I'll tell you what. I'll run it through Luft and see what we say.
And here's the thing. Look, the double slit experiment tells us that observing the course of photons,
the double slit experiment is flawed. The double slit experiment is because I just got done explaining this.
You didn't. You think you did.
Ahead of the photon beam, ahead of the particle.
Okay. So
is the wave.
But what is the wave?
Exactly. What is the wave? That's the question.
So the wave has to be one of two things. It's either a fundamental force of the universe that we don't know about yet.
There you go.
Another way of saying that is it could also be retrocausality in effect.
I love that. Ancient astronaut theorists believe that it could be.
Well, so for all you're actually explaining, as far as you think you're explaining something, it could be magical fairy dust. It could be magical fairy dust.
I'm not explaining. I'm saying that it's
right.
Flawed.
It's not flawed. The wave that you're saying you saw in front of the light,
you can watch it.
Right. The wave that you're saying you saw in front of the light.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not retrocausality in observable.
Tell me that it is.
Tell me it's not magical fairy dust.
Tell me that it isn't.
That's my point, David.
That's the whole.
Just because you think you saw something doesn't necessarily mean it disproves anything.
There's photo evidence.
But it doesn't disprove anything.
Of it.
But it doesn't disprove anything.
It proves that
it proves something's happening that you don't understand.
It proves that light is more complex than a simple double slit experiment.
Agreed.
Double slit experiment. When was the double?
We're in agreement here.
I don't even know. When was it? When was the double? I got to look it up. I don't even know.
When was that first time? I don't know.
When was the first double slit experiment?
But just because you don't understand something doesn't mean...
I'm sorry. The devil, 1801.
Okay.
1801.
And?
So I'm telling you, between 1801, we didn't have 1 billion or 2 billion frames a second camera.
We didn't
to be able
need
to see
to.
this. We didn't need to. But
we had 2 slits cut in a piece of paper.
I get that, but we're saying, hey, sometimes it behaves like a wave. Sometimes it behaves like a particle.
Based on observation.
So based on observation. It's not 100% true. It's not. Okay.
What this tells us
we're saying is what we're seeing, what we
Yeah.
can actually physically see
Yeah.
is the potential of a wave
Okay.
followed by a particle.
Not necessarily. No, not necessarily.
You're watching.
You're seeing a video
Okay.
with a phenomenon that you cannot explain. Just because you cannot explain something doesn't mean it proves or disproves anything.
Just because I can't explain it, because I can't explain it in 2025,
Right.
means that a test that was conducted in 1801 may be slightly out of date.
I'll tell you why that's not true. I'll give you an
Do
example.
it without the words of retrocausality.
I will, and I'll give you an example that gives a callback to earlier in the episode today.
Okay. There was an episode today? Is this our
Today,
episode?
people can't comprehend how humans could build pyramids with Stone Age technology.
Yeah.
Just because we
Even
don't,
with modern technology, you fucking
just
kidding
because
me?
in 2025 we don't know how something was done, doesn't mean they couldn't have done it 3,000 years ago. I'm just saying, just because there's
That's a little better of an argument than I expected you to put up.
Look, there's a phenomenon that you objectively saw. You could physically see something with your eyes.
I can physically see it
However,
with my eyes.
However,
I cannot explain it,
right.
and I'm not trying to explain
we have
it.
to
although
objectively,
maybe I should focus on
we
it.
have to objectively look at a couple of facts. One, something happened. You saw it happen. I saw it happen. We all saw it happen.
Yeah.
Fact number 2, you don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Nobody knows what it was. Because we don't know what it was, but we know something happened, it doesn't prove or disprove anything. All it proves is something happened that we can't explain.
To me, I say it proves that we need to take this is something completely separate. Completely separate. Nobody's taking this and going, maybe we should take another look at this experiment.
But we should.
That we keep
We absolutely
looking.
should.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like it's time. 1801 to now, we're still relying on.
I don't think humans are any more smart
really
now than
time.
we were back then. In fact, I'd say we're probably dumbed down since we were back then.
In some
because
ways,
we have YouTube and
in some ways,
yeah.
and some people,
Yeah.
I will say yes.
Yeah.
In other ways, and me, I would say no.
But again, just because we can't explain something doesn't mean it proves or disproves anything. It means there's something we don't understand.
It means,
and that also means that we need to expand our thinking and say maybe it's something that breaks our fundamental understanding of what we thought was true.
It means we need a better explanation.
It means that when we see this ship going over the horizon, it's not falling off the end of the earth. Maybe something else is happening. We see this ship going over the horizon. But we also see people coming back.
Did you see the ship just disappear all at once?
No, we saw the sails.
Did you see the sails?
We saw the sails
drop
slowly
down
dropping
low?
down. Does that mean it slowly fell off the edge of the earth and the people came back magically? No, there's something else that's happening we need to understand.
That was a shout out to you flat earthers, by the way.
Or the ancient Greeks.
Yeah. Either way. Anytime I can take a stab at flat earthers, I do.
I love it, man. There's this documentary called, I think it's called Beyond the Dome. And it's like really, really funny. It follows like one of the most, like the renowned flat earther in the whole movement, where he's trying to explain this stuff. And he's like living in his parents' basement. It's hilarious. It's so funny.
You know what? That just, I didn't need to know that.
But you could have guessed.
I would have guessed. That would have been my assumption.
Right.
That would have been my assumption.
It's actually a really funny documentary.
I love the people that are like, well, where is the flat Mars society? Well, unlike Earth, Mars has been observed to be round. And we're like,
Well, so it's funny. This documentary actually goes into that. And apparently there's another conspiracy theorist who these guys all reference, who there's always like these infighting between these different conspiracy theorists. And this guy claims that NASA actually hired like artists to paint the images of these planets. Because when you look at these planets through your home telescope, you can't actually, you see like a blurry kind of thing, even though it's not true. I've actually seen them myself. with my own telescope. But he says NASA actually painted images of the planets and they published those, and that's what we see in like the books and stuff. And it's like that's not.
Well,
That's not how any of this works.
It's not how it exactly works, but it's not very far off. We do take some liberal.
Well, okay. So when you see photos, when you see these photos,
the James Webb, that where we're taking radio signals,
radio telescopes,
where we're converting them.
They
to
hire artists
graphics,
to paint them
yes.
to make all look colorful.
They're created based upon theoretic chemical makeup and so on and so forth.
And well, they make them look all colorful and stuff. Yeah. But so it's worth it. It's worth a watch. Documentary Beyond the Dome.
Beyond the Dome.
Beyond the Dome, I think it's called.
Beyond the Firmament.
It's really funny though. It's hilarious.
I might take a look.
It's worth
that
a watch.
Might be worth it. So we're approaching the 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, we've been going for a while, and I'm about to freeze out here. So
it has gotten colder.
It's gotten a lot colder out here.
It's gotten colder.
So
and we can drink inside and warm. So.
We can absolutely drink inside where it's warm.
And the last comment that was posted, I don't know how long ago it was, but it was Alan saying, I've got an amazing weeded bourbon for you on Friday. It still has my attention.
Looking forward to that. So Alan, if you're still watching,
weeded bourbon,
I will look forward to meeting you on Friday with your weeded bourbon.
You haven't met Alan yet?
No, I've
Alan's cool bro, man.
Yeah, I don't know Alan.
Alan's cool bro.
Yeah.
You're going to meet some really kick-ass people.
It sounds like it. I'm looking forward to it.
So this is something for everybody out there. West is going to join a very small, select, and very exclusive group.
I'm going to join the Cool Kids Club.
Of gentlemen come Friday. So with the exception of being handed the white apron for the first time.
Oh boy, this is going to be...
This should be number 2.
This is number 2. Okay.
This is number 2.
I'll take it. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting.
So, it's been good. I can't wait to talk to you guys next week. I am in Dallas on Monday, Tuesday, flying home on Wednesday. So Thursday, we'll see you guys Thursday of next week, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. on Thursday, next week.
I was thinking I was going to say stay frosty or stay something, my friends. But what do you think would be cool to say?
I want to believe the truth is out there.
All right, Scully.